the cutscenes? Do people want to see cutscenes, or will I?
You do exactly what you want to do.
This is my game.
We'll just be staring at you as you play.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to have a stream of people asking me to cheat off.
Yes.
She's wearing a school uniform.
Yeah, she's wearing a school uniform, lads. And I'm not going to turn the camera on.
The numbers will go up. The share price of
Fuku's going up.
the pizza. Well, no, your man at Futurama, when the share price is going up, and then your man says he's taking over the business, of course.
Put subtitles on if you can find them there. Yeah.
Oh, subtitles are on already. They're automatic.
This is just blathering away over it.
Normal.
Yeah, I mean, you can, once you get stuck on the sliding block puzzle, you can hand that over to me.
There's no sliding block puzzles. There's no puzzles actually, I don't think, in this.
There is, that's why I could never get much further.
I'm sure it's the first one has sliding block puzzles.
No, it's this one.
This one does.
Version, well, maybe the version did as well. I didn't complete either of them.
I love this game so much.
It wasn't a book, though. Well, it kind of was.
Oh, well, you see, this is one of the things.
Remember, from what I can tell, I'm the only one watching right now.
That's fine.
I'm Dr. Mongol.
It's so easy for them to pull up, though.
Yeah, the stream went down, so it took a while for a few people to...
It's so easy to
I'll
pull up
share
that
it again,
stuff
did I?
into
Yeah, I mean, I do.
Little
the
frame.
world, but it's actually
I could have gotten some people on Instagram.
Some of the stuff we have in the brain anymore. Anyway, this one
Is your leg okay? Does it hurt?
I know how much time I have.
You can play it on PlayStation if you prefer.
I love to play it on PlayStation, but they can't record it.
Yeah. PS2 isn't behaving.
It's very bold.
Hang on, they did something.
What's your Twitter username, Sarah? It's Nerdy.
Super nerdy, I think it is now.
Leave behind.
If you just go try
It's
Sarah.
like something really expensive that made that noise.
I thought I knocked it, and I said,
It's hard to find anyway. It's the
Oh, the...
controller for
yeah.
it.
How are these?
I was just saying, I found there's a handful of games I work with. It came boxed with Arkanoid.
That makes sense, yeah.
And then they released Arkanoid here, and it didn't come with Palette Control, but they left compatibility in.
So if you found one yourself.
Yeah. And then they brought out Space Invaders Extreme and Extreme 2. And that had support for it built in, even though it's not available here officially. But the last game was really hard to find, and it's Puzzle Bobble Galaxy. And it's like Heinz Teeth. And I happen to be in
is that? Just Puzzle Bobble.
Puzzle Bobble.
No differences.
No differences whatsoever. Pac-Man.
It's more extreme than the other ones.
Came with 3-bar chocolate.
But it's got support for the paddle, and it really, I mean, if there's a game that it suits.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
That's really cool. And it was just
I'm trying to rope people in with how kawaii I am.
Shane says, you're in CX, you see a little gem there, and you go.
I call it the sex exchange.
No, we already have a bookmark. We already have bookmarking games.
But I say it to my mother and I forget that she doesn't know that it's like our joke.
There's a run button.
Is there?
No, you need to walk to...
I'm extending the atmosphere.
You wait, let me get in there.
Okay. Move it. And shimmy.
Are we streaming?
Yeah, the end of that round.
Yeah.
Oh, we're streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's the hot seat.
Okay, stop with the racist jokes.
Are we getting substantial food
Everyone back to
later?
talking about ethics and game turn.
Are we getting some kind of a dinner?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to get food in sometime soon? Or?
Oh, yeah.
At some stage.
Oh, you will, yeah.
Oh, wait, I have spooky nuggets.
Sorry. Spooky nuggets.
I'm sorry, you're the expert.
How long have you had that?
Sure, it's funny in the intros.
Walk in.
I was like,
Do you want to
have
give
I
them
my
time?
glasses on?
Are you free?
I know.
You're working.
I'm working.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
You're missing the most beautiful game in survival horror history.
So Taylor, I'll be right for a second.
Spooky nuggets.
What? I just. Oh god.
Like chicken nuggets, but spooky.
Yeah.
I'm too
Okay.
scared to eat them. I have
Many chickens died to bring us
The creation of these nuggets.
It's okay.
It
I know how to play Bubble Bobble for God's sake.
doesn't know that. It doesn't know you.
How do I shoot?
Show the button.
Oh, that makes sense, yes. Nice.
It's lovely, nice, and precise.
It's very fast as well, I like.
Okay. Stop sharing.
Stop sharing. Start playing.
Yeah.
Oh.
She has that Japanese horror woman run.
That's,
Yeah.
But did you not watch the intro? She slid down the hill.
Still the best moment in horror ever, finding the torch in Silent Hill film. Nearly shit myself. But again, oh, look at that in turn.
No, I don't have camera already, so. Oh yeah. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. I'm thinking of New Game Plus. Where you can get the ghost as you come. There's not the ghost that's there right now, but when you come in the store, there's a ghost on your
Persona, I played it for 30 minutes of Persona.
left.
Best game on the PS.
And you get 800 points for it, and I was like,
Why not?
I'm totally gonna get it. And I was like, oh wait, New Game Plus. I don't have the camera to take the picture
Oh,
yet.
everything looks great. It's like the people that make the Mario games.
Is it?
And they made the old.
You know, if you finish it, you can get alternate costumes. You can have them in bikinis.
Oh god.
It's like a launch
I
time
think
for everything.
Mayu has a pumpkin head as a witch. There's definitely bikinis because
Of course there is.
there, look, see,
Yeah.
but I have no camera, so
Ah,
I can't do anything.
Yeah.
So Mio's gonna have her.
Oh, well, that's
Vision.
good. There's loads of DLC
on
on
the
now.
Wii.
I mean, Mayu's gonna
I
have her
don't
vision.
so there's a
It's so good, and it's got extra stuff in it for this edition.
You play the DLC. It's very good.
Great thing about it is using the update. Next switch.
So any propositions for marriage going through there yet?
For me, is it? I know I'm such a good catch, but you have to forfeit. You know, I have gaming knowledge, but I have a thick Limerick accent, so it's like which is more important.
So, yeah, okay, I haven't played this game since it first came out, and then it got stuck in a sliding block puzzle.
Introduce them to deodorant, personal grooming.
She never introduced me to it.
So why are these
I
two
didn't need
girls...
to. That was why I'm with you, because I'm a clean freak.
You smell it.
Why are these two girls wandering around
They
the
don't have to
PvP village?
share two.
Because it was their title place.
So are they on their holidays, or is it
I'd say it was
school
like
field trip, or what's the...
But,
No,
they
they were
just
chilling.
they just said we used to come here a lot when we were children.
Oh, okay.
And even if you have the Japanese version, it's actually
Okay,
the
so they...
subtitles are almost exactly the same. So
China, Nora,
is this the photo of the couple that we just
Yeah.
found?
All you need is
There's
it's already
Sai,
in the video.
who's the main,
Forget
kind
me
of
sending you the other
baddie.
games.
not really a baddie, but she's on a goodie.
It's better on the Vita.
Looks like she's in baby metal.
I love Baby Melon. Did you see the new HD version? I think it looks awful.
Oh, this?
Yeah, they're really kind of fairy, very thin. These ones, see, they look kind of. I'm gonna say fat for you know.
It's got a lot of junk in
More
the
realistically proportioned.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
See how you do that?
Compared to like Dead or Alive, where they're like this thin and they have huge boobs.
Flying down the tunnel.
No.
Flying down the
He's
tunnel.
ugly.
They have lovely proportions and they're very kind of childlike.
Oh no.
Whereas in the
Not
other
being
one, they're
lazy
very.
about the formatting for the ratio of the screen. I don't think that they just.
I just blew it up to 69. And, right.
No, I got the one that came out recently. I'm not sure if it was a Kickstarter game or not.
Oh, the Dread Out
Dread Out,
is
yeah.
Kickstarter, yeah.
That's from Malaysia?
I thought it was Taiwan,
Or
but
maybe
I'm
something
not
like
sure.
yeah. It's not Japanese or Korean.
Yeah.
It's
Because I actually put money into that because I
That
was
works
like,
really well, that game.
scary game.
yeah. I do have it
Have
on.
my
I have it on my
money.
Steam account, so we could stream it later. Because have you played it yet?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
Okay,
played
so
it.
yeah, we
game
can-
with a big
There we go.
biggie joystick.
Yeah.
And it worked really well, but it's
So I
amazing
think
how
that
well
was the way I
Yeah.
had to do things. I think I had to trigger that to
Oh,
trigger
okay.
this to go in and get the camera and
I can't name the original object.
Finding Nemo, an original Finding Nemo feature.
Not quite. It's he's stealing the cookie from the Cookie Monster. See, there's a
I
very,
still say that it's I know what I'm saying. I know it's a matchup.
very, very subtle chicken colored.
Oh, and he's standing on the fur of the cookie
Graphics are lovely in this. Actually, it's again. This is like original
original
Xbox.
About it, yeah.
And this actually came out on the PlayStation 2 for us.
Yeah.
It's a stunning game for
We're
PlayStation 2.
changing
I can't remember which version. I think the version I probably have the Xbox version as well. I think that's the version I have.
I love that.
Camera Obscura, I've heard that before.
There's a band called Camera
Put it
Obscura.
on,
Yeah.
it's
Is there-
Scotland.
Yeah, French Navy, isn't that the?
Yeah.
Much to my wife's dismay.
And Camera Obscura is in quite a few things as well, a few horror films as well.
It's one of my
Yeah, it might be a common
Dan,
thing.
Frank, and Weenie are just clan. I was gobsmacked that they actually got to make Frank and Weenie. It's just so good. Because I didn't think it'd be the sort of film we can get away with. But then Corpse Bride and things like that kind of horror stuff, paranormal.
I wasn't allowed to see Corpse Bride in the cinema. The woman would give me the ticket. She said I needed purchase supervision.
Necessarily the shop.
I don't know, it's just that type of movie.
Oh, it was so funny though.
Doesn't. I think the idea. I mean, again, another film probably helped it along was like some Monster House, which is an
I love
extremely
Monster
scary
House.
kids picture. It's very
We were talking about it only earlier.
Yeah.
Few movies were willing to frighten kids.
There's very few things are pitched at kids these days to actually scare them. Whereas
I watched Monster Squad with my
It's very Elven Light with all the
Last
hands.
year.
Yeah, I did not care
Yeah.
for Monster Squad when it.
Vectors.
I mean, there's stuff in that like that's like.
And Nostalgia
a
Critic
joke
picked
about
it as
virginity
number
and
one
that.
Yeah.
horror movie.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I remember seeing it, and I guess I was a kid when it came out. I just didn't do it for me.
my dad went to a theater.
Did you share it on boards as well?
Yeah, yeah,
They
it's the link.
rechanged.
Put on the games for
And
it.
it's not brilliant.
There's a
No,
thread on
no,
the games
no,
for
right
it.
there.
No,
I like the fact that your boards is
Nothing
brown.
Yeah.
It's very you.
Brown skin.
David Warner.
Actually, you must like their costumes are brown. Their
Yeah.
uniform things.
Yeah, horrible.
I haven't gotten any of them yet, but apparently all the legendary
It's all
spaceships
like
in
they-
Destiny are brown.
it's
And people are complaining, and I'm like, wow, that
What's
sounds
coming
cool.
out? They're all dead.
Why would you want a legendary spaceship? It's just
They're
Might
just
be-
yeah, different spaceships, yeah, but they're like
Might
hard to
bigger than
find.
Nordic kind of.
When they're just drops like anything else, and you bring it to the Cryptarch, and you
Yeah, but
know.
When the Wind Blows wasn't a kid's picture. When the Wind Blows was simply a grown-up picture talking about grown-up themes, but using animation.
But what about Watership Down and
Of the viewer.
Plague Dogs?
I
That's-
love Watership Down.
Have
Have you seen Plague Dogs?
No.
Oh, that's
Oh.
really bad. Well, it's great, but it's like, oh, it's harrowing.
Here's some money. Take my money.
Like, you have things.
I really like the combat in this game because
You have to let them get close.
you have to let them get close, so it's kind of risk reward. And once you get close, they're about to attack you when
Yeah.
they're meant to attack.
Now, the Dread Out.
I'm kind of good at that, but
I'm not very
Dread Out uses a similar system where you use a camera on the ghost. Well, I found it was you have to like when you take a photograph of them, it exposes their weak spot point to you,
Alright.
and then you have to specifically photo the weak point.
No, it's a bit different to this.
Yeah,
This one is the ghosts do it when they do an attack.
it's just as they're about
Just
to
they're about
attack
to
and
hit
flash.
Even watching the movie.
Yeah, here's one
so
now.
no, it's not. This is only something to move on.
I loved the book.
Oh yeah.
This is
Was it the clock stuff?
a passage blocking. kind of friendly ghosts, really, so they don't attack you or anything.
Well, like, if you're gonna, if even talking
So I
about
have to
big
go up and
budget,
take a photo
like,
of the
Temple of
charcoal,
Doom was an incredibly
Oh,
the brazier.
and violent movie, even though it was
I think
aimed at
because it has something to do with
the
getting the
family
key to go
market,
upstairs.
as well as the Saturday morning matinee.
This is going to take me a while to get used to.
And it was extremely graphic, really, that. I know it's been edited out of nearly every cut. that
Because
you
it's
watch on TV.
triggers.
Knocking the heart
It's
out.
triggers to
Torture
take
kids,
the actual photo.
Mhm.
I think in
It's not the same
the
in the original
PlayStation
one.
version, I
that's
think it was
like
X.
my own for the sake
I've heard
of
it,
film
I've heard
for years was the Goonies, for example.
No, I don't like trigger.
Yeah, no,
Would you go in that room, girl?
You got claw physics already in this game.
Huh?
Like
Claw
some
physics.
paranormal and all that. It's good to see horror being pitched at children. I think it gives them.
No.
They are afraid, but they realise it's okay to be afraid.
I didn't.
Like,
I forgot to trigger something to trigger that,
You're
so
always safe
back
when
I go.
watching horror.
Did you get the
Nothing on
lance yet?
screen
That's
is ever
that's
going
what.
to get
The
you.
which?
The lance.
None of it's real. So watch it, be scared.
Claw physics.
So
Unless it's about axe murderers.
There's no upstairs you go.
yeah, but you see, I need the ginger key.
I work in psychiatry. I did it. Just hiding access.
I think you want us to go up the stairs and then I follow her, and or maybe that's it here. Should I? No, woman's something fun.
That would do. That fucking freaks me out.
Okay.
I will not watch that. That looks fuck.
Yeah.
Which
But it's supposed to be one of the most effective horrors because
Yeah.
it's completely psychological.
Apparently the kid is incredible.
And the whole thing about
See,
it
they
is
say,
that you're never
sorry, you
allowed
need
to
the
just
ginger
apply
key.
to mother insurance.
There's not another
Look.
stairs back there though.
I have
Yeah,
a feeling
that's
that
just, it's as
not-
far as I know, it's the
trying
same
to be a
stairs.
film that's gonna
Yeah,
go,
but it might be
I'm
locked.
gonna fuck you up at the end.
What do you mean it
Ah,
might be
that's
locked?
stairs,
It's the
that's
same
okay.
You really think
stairs.
it's not going to work out? I don't think it's not going to work out. So
You
I'm
must
not
have
gonna
forgot
watch
something in
it.
the other
The
room.
fact that practically every reviewer I've seen for it has
I'm
Go
not
back into the
sure.
room.
4 or 5 stars.
Oh, look back there.
Said this is the worst horror film.
In the back of that room.
It's best, but at the same time worse because they play it ahead. Horror film. And it's not providing the horror porn that's been out there for the last while.
One of my favourite horror movies recently was The Mist. And the ending was
Purple
gut
medicine.
punch. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I showed you that.
It was horrible. It was
Show me the
horrible.
original ending.
Even your health bar looks like a
It's
torture
amazing.
device.
I mean, the stuff in it is just brilliant. That Norm, the cashier guy, and his exit is just it's like movie, video game, horror all wrapped up in.
I think that's your house. That's
Brilliant, you know?
No, that's
It shows that the ghost
tell
in
me
it.
when the
It's a really
ghost is
good punch,
close.
and even Stephen King.
It'll,
was
when
very
it's
impressed
blue,
with
it's
what he did.
friendly,
It was a lot
and when
darker.
it's
He
red,
would've-
it's attacking you.
Is there not a place if you keep going
Stephen
straight
King never
there?
even
Yeah.
ends on a downer. It's usually that the force is a good
This is
triumph
where
in
the
this
box
thing.
lady is.
Even to
But
survive.
the towards they get did try
But
just
it
come
comes
and
up
jump the gun.
later on.
That's
I
it.
don't think it comes up now.
No
Yeah,
point
there's a
intended.
save point here now.
But like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I thought. And the links with Half-Life are actually front and centre, and I think they admitted that as much. But,
I thought that was how much of the game I played, and I was like,
I like them films.
you're going a bit far.
Sarah later on, I don't know whether it's actually classified as a horror film, but I love melancholia. And it's just every time I see it, it kind of sits in the back of my brain for a few hours after.
That's where the box lady comes out
It's
of.
because
Oh,
it's so
stick with water.
inevitable, and then sit there and kind of go,
that's the one where the world is going to end.
yeah, and
People
you
are,
know it's going to
people are still assholes and doing this and selfish and all that.
It's not even about the asshole doing myself, it's just,
Okay.
it's, they're going to go into two halves, and one half is taken from circle, one sister and the one half is taken from
Sorry.
Go back to the room maybe we found the
and
camera.
one sister's
There's something
expressive,
there you
so
missed.
she actually deals well with whole and actually deals well with
Let's go to the brazier
You
room.
see, I know the brazier. You have to take a picture of the
Set a timer
brazier.
for 9 minutes.
mentally healthy person, and she can't cope with the child.
I have to take a photo of the brazier, but I didn't get the blue thing to come up.
So, what is there a suggestion that
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The blue
the
thing
nature
has
of
to
a
come up.
possessive personality is
And I
actually
can't remember
something
what I
really
have to do to
special
trigger it.
to do with the
Check in that room.
Doom, which is probably more prevalent in Revolution than,
No,
say,
it's not
Goodness Squad.
It's nothing. Like that, it makes no problem.
She has a kind of a walk that she wants to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
kind
check
of-
in that room,
it's like
Sarah.
all
Check
women
more.
in
Check more in
Japanese
that
horror
room.
games run with
Where
that
are you
little-
going?
Oh, you should see.
But I had one like
Sarah,
that
Rule
anyway.
of
Check
Rose
that
is the
room.
worst.
I'm going.
The
I
girl's
know,
like jumping
check
in her
it.
own shadow.
That room you were just in. You
I
didn't-
just checked it.
didn't
There's
check
nothing
everywhere.
there.
Or he does very good films.
Just check everything.
You checked it.
There's something about it when you're watching.
There's stuff
It's
in
like,
there.
What
Don't
it's
worry
like
about-
Residence all over
Go to the
again.
back.
Remember when we played Residence?
Yeah.
Out there.
Again, like you said,
No.
No, because what is it?
Oh yeah. Click on the door window.
What's that thing down the bottom right?
Nothing. Nothing.
Is that a gauge or is it?
Yeah, it's a gauge.
Oh, okay,
it goes
okay. I
from-
thought it was.
No.
Is it well?
Good. Beautifully on
I'm pressing.
Throw your sister down the window.
Yeah.
It's starting to ring.
The Antichrist, I didn't see any of them. I read
Okay,
it on, I looked at stuff I read on Wikipedia that, you know, these are
Have you got
not,
them?
these
No.
are not Peter films.
Checked
I
everywhere.
saw Coherent.
That was. I played this like last
Did you see Coherent?
You beat it.
No,
I guess I'm
I didn't know
supposed to
where to
leave.
save, so I could just like start
Coherent
pointing.
Oh,
back.
it's an anthem.
And then I was like,
No budget.
So I checked the room where I got the camera anyway.
No, Dars? No. Coherent is one of a dinner party.
Check your mini map.
All these friends are around having a dinner party. There's a comet. And
Is it
one
on
of
the
them
top
has a brother who's a quantum
Here we go.
scientist, whatever.
I don't know whether the notebooks make a difference, so.
He says, if anything weird happens, it's going to stick together. And they look at this.
Music's getting creepy.
And then it all comes.
There's no. My blue thing isn't filling. Tell me to take a picture.
It's basically this
Oh,
is
you get a camera?
space. The whole
Yeah,
film is
camera.
space.
I'll go
This-
back into the where you come into
views
the
of the
house.
street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you go into the house.
Apart. It's more a study of how people are dealing with the most ridiculous of possibilities of stress. The group comes apart. It's not just how their group comes apart.
And then they
It's
go
how
pointed up the
pretty
door.
much
No,
identical groups
no, not there.
are dealing with the same stress in different
This
You
one?
get to see
No,
this
multiple-
yeah, the one that's.
multiple
Yeah, that door.
Yeah, I
but
went
it's
in
well
here.
worth your time. You can
Are you looking
at
I would
walkthrough?
readily now watch. It's fantastic all the way up to the ending, and it's not a.
Because
they
I've
don't,
been here.
Did you go to the
necessarily
balcony
play to the crowd. It's up there
Yeah,
with
good
Flying
key.
Man. It's a really good science fiction film.
Oh, there it is.
And it good has elements. I would nearly
That might be
call
one
it
that you need to
horror
trigger, isn't
picture because it's
I
kind of
Check
everything's
know.
there, just in
it is
case.
Scary.
I-
You know, in a way. It's well worth
Fine.
watching. Coherent. But it's
That thing was fantastic.
I think I'd try and go outside because I checked all this the first
Oh,
time. But you won't believe me when I say that, so I'll have to go around twice and prove to you that I can check everything.
Did I check twice?
Did you go upstairs then?
Yeah,
there's a-
I need a
lock
ginger key, you see. I know I need a ginger key.
yeah.
Okay. Now, didn't I just say
Well-
that?
This whole idea of how
Yeah, now you
people
point
behave or break under pressure.
I've worked in intellectual disability now for 24 years.
Now I take a picture of the brazier.
And
Is it here? No, the door.
I know how people can
Oh.
be faced with things that they find abhorrent, totally,
Get closer, yeah.
and they find things
I would
that
have
they
gotten
don't
extra
know.
points for the ghost,
And I've also seen situations
but I
where people
forgot to press the
absolutely
trigger.
wanted.
Now look,
And I've
there's
seen their
different
treatment
face. It's a
where
brazier, and I know where I'm
hands
going
of
now.
people who are stand up cylinders. But I have seen that then change over time. As you
Oh,
feel more
yeah.
secure in your foundations to be moral, people become more moral. But it's a bit like Lord of the Flies. Once that foundation of morality is gone, then slowly but surely everything else becomes suspended as well. You can start to tolerate the worst excesses against each other without rage or whatever. Because you are.
I'm also kind of curious about when that stops. What is the point of trying to avoid that? I'm not understand that from my
It's one of the reasons why you went from the Roman Empire with a notion of law when it descended into chaos. Back into your feudal system, and then it had to, there was a
I
long
want-
crawl back out again. Certainly,
I'm getting there.
civilization, a long crawl back out again.
This game's proper creepy.
Especially with the wind going through.
Yeah.
It's it's very hard, especially once that type of cruelty and treatment becomes itself institutional. You know, you're in deep trouble because it is hard work to maintain a rule, and it is really easy to undermine that and to have treatment. You look in America, say, in certain places, treatment. Way to
I wonder is this
Oh.
power off for 5 minutes.
The notion of immigrants as an essential part of the life of America 150 years ago.
I wish that would have showed up on the screen, but it won't.
Whereas now, there's an incredible paranoia.
Oh, here's something that makes you feel old. The movie Scream is now as old to audiences today as Halloween was to audiences when Scream came out.
Jeez.
Oh wow. Oh, Mayo. 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 Whichever one you wear.
Oh.
I remember going to see Scream. It came out like it was like a special day where all the films are like only like really cheap to go in. It was like £1 to go into the cinema that day. And I remember going to see Scream and Fifth Element the same day.
Cool.
No.
Good day for cinema.
No, at least we got the ginger key.
You know what? We should do this more though. We should do like, well, when I figure out how to do the other consoles, we could have like a theme night. Alright, so this night we're doing a few platforms.
Yeah, but I get the points. If
Yeah,
I
because
catch her
definitely the
when
PS2 is
finishes
the console of
too.
choice for this type of thing, really.
Yeah.
Well, PlayStation 1 is a few as well. With, like,
I mean, if I could get my fat PS3 working again,
if you get one of them,
because I don't know if there's a quick fix for the video card breaking on it.
no.
No.
Oh, there is, yeah, but it'll break in about 2 months.
Yeah. But I'm sure it's doing nothing right now. So.
The real problem is I have a device that might be able to do it.
Mhm.
I have no way to test
Do you know
it.
what?
Yeah.
If you go to somebody who will reflow, not reball, reflow
Yeah.
the solder, it'll fix it and it'll make it better than it was before.
Okay.
So so go into the modern forum
Yeah.
on boards and there'll be someone there who'll do a reflow, not a reball.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't do reballing because that's like a temporary fix.
Yeah.
Reflow replaces all the solder with lead solder.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem with them, they don't have lead solder.
Yeah,
When they
yeah.
get so hot they just melt off
Yeah.
the board.
Consumer, it's not even a tradition. It's merely something that's
Yeah,
persisted
it's-
since, say,
It's probably expensive but it's worth it because
Yeah. Because it's a
they'll
lovely
fix
console.
it. Yeah.
It's two consoles in one.
Yeah.
America prior
And like I have a new PS3 with a 500 gig hard drive in it now, so I can just use that for the
Ah,
PS3.
Mayo. Mayo. Whichever one.
Wouldn't mind. The thing died playing a terrible game as well.
we have that now in America.
No.
What was it? What was the
Yeah.
World War II first-person
Boss
shooter with
battle
aliens?
time.
Oh.
Resistance, yeah, the second
Yeah.
Resistance. I was trying to play that.
Is your 9 minutes?
Well,
I'll tell you something that we're really scared about it. One of my friends, she married her.
Got to turn the spooky nuggets.
So, when I was
Where did she go?
Take a photograph of them while you're there.
She was pacifist, she
Must be.
anti-gun,
Actually, I think I got the reflow and reballing thing all the way around. I think it's reballing.
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Which seemingly is making
Edge on Emeralds, whatever it's called now.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Those effects are so cool. So.
This game graphically is really cool. Like,
Yeah, I mean, what year is this?
Oh god,
2006, I think.
it's really batting above its
Check
weight.
the back. I might be wrong.
It's 2
Right.
generations behind.
Okay. There you go.
It's 2004 on Xbox, so
Ah.
I think it's 2003 on PlayStation 2.
There.
If you're going to do anything with it, it should be a memory.
Not really, actually. I think there's a few extras in the Xbox version.
This.
But graphically, it's kind of the same.
I'm better off to just.
Yeah, look for it first.
Yeah.
You can kind of see the way it looks when you're looking at it, that thing lights up.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You will have a
I have
celebration.
finished this game, Stephen. I think I'm okay. How do I-
And
It's just
I know
it's
that
it's
the
not
developers
that
are
reliable.
opposed to them. They're probably going to be seen as restoration.
And I've never used the Xbox controller. I hate the Xbox controller.
Because like you see the Alice was saying mistakes
Come behind her.
So is the sister character psychic? Is she? She can sense them coming. Type
No,
of thing?
she's scared.
She
Scared. She's just scared. All
Yeah.
right.
when she fell and hurt herself, she kind of gained psychic powers in a
I just
way.
remembered that. She just remembered about death. It's like, oh shit, we're all gonna die one day. I'm terrified.
She's not attacking though. I won't take as much damage.
Siri, could you set a timer for 9 minutes?
Determine what patriotism
Call me masturbates.
is and what to be Irish or American.
Thank you, Siri.
And in England, they're going to see it's like in England, they're going to see it the rise of UKIP. If they become a major power, you're going to see them rewriting what it is to be British. And they will change the language of what it is.
But it's funny you said that because mine about
In general, I think some of the best games from streaming are awful ones, like Bug Island. This is actually a really good game.
my mother's on this migrating
Oh, I'm separated from Mayu.
Well, that's it. Stuff like Obscure is like quite a good game, but it's like
Yeah.
still like lots of stuff to laugh at. It's like,
Oh,
She's finished that.
It's super. No, we never did.
I did back in the day when I first got it.
Hardcore Gaming 101, they went to town on Obscure 2, they didn't like it at all.
Yeah,
They liked the
doesn't
first
seem-
one.
Remember, we tried playing it one night. We just
Yeah.
got completely creamed in the forest. Remember? It's,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the forest was okay. Me and my friend did play through the first one.
Oh, I mean the second one we didn't.
Oh, the second
Yeah.
one. Yeah, we got stuck in the second one in the first. Like, when the,
I doubt anyone really wants to know the folklore and stuff about this game. That's a pretty me thing.
Jeez.
no weapons or
If you want to talk about it, talk about it.
One sec.
yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, horror games will come back. I mean, stuff like Evil Within sells well.
I don't know if that.
Last
that's it.
Generation was a bit bereft of.
But with Evil Within, would you really call it a horror game? I don't know. It's not
Yeah,
like
it's
not a classic like
Mm.
this or.
Yeah, the thing is, great as Resident Evil 4 was, it kind of did kill off the whole horror genre to a large degree.
Maybe what you got to do, Silent Hill will do something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
The
PT was a very
thing.
good experiment. I don't think it was, but that was only apparently that was only made by a few people in like 4 or 5 people in
Yeah,
just make it on like on their break.
yeah.
It wasn't even meant to be a
Yeah.
Silent Hill kind
Did
of
you see
promo.
that? Like there was like a test before they did the PT.
No.
That's really creepy looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth looking. It's only like a little like 2-minute long video sequence, but it just shows the kind of ideas they have. So like it's just really well. It works with
Yeah.
impossible space and things like that. And that's something that's crazy that more games don't. I mean, Portal was very good, but I don't know why more games don't use the concept that you can do the impossible. Things don't have to be like logical, physical sense. And horror games are an ideal medium to play around it. That's really impossible space.
I think one other thing what people is the tank controls that people don't like. I think people nowadays are so used to
Yeah.
games controlling great, they'll probably go mad about it. But I think a lot of horror games kind of rely on the panic you get from using
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
kind of crazy
Well, I
controls.
don't know. Well, it would be interesting to see how the Resident Evil remake will give us the option of like
yeah, I think it'll make it
old
too
school
easy.
and new school.
I think it'll make it way too easy
Yeah.
and just blow through it and it'll ruin the game, to be honest. Because Shinji Mikami made that, and he's all about the gameplay systems. And I mean, it's stuff like, people complain about ghouls and ghosts, the way you jump and you can't move.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point of the game.
Yeah,
You
the
commit
game's
to your
designed
jump.
around
you,
that.
you shoot, you stop, you commit to
Yeah.
firing a projectile, you commit to jumping.
Yeah.
And Resident Evil, you have to commit to kind of like a direction, and if you have to change direction, I mean, there's a trade-off there.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And I think a lot of people are too kind of, they're not, like they pick up a controller. The thing about games now is, if you're not engaged in the game in the first, like, God, even 2 minutes, people are going to put it down and you lost the sale, and that's the way
Yeah.
people think of it.
And it made you coming down the stairs really well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, characters in games usually aren't like that. Usually they're like sliding.
Or-
She was actually doing
Yeah,
that.
remember? Oh, you haven't seen the Batman game. Remember the Batman
God.
Dark
Have you
Tomorrow?
Yes,
seen,
he
They
falls.
never
Oh,
made
gosh.
an animation from him going
He
downstairs.
goes down
So
like
He kind of,
this.
he kind of
He
falls
basically
and he ends up
falls
floating. And rolls through.
diagonally down the stairs.
Oh. Oh god, we should do a Twitch stream of that.
Yeah, definitely. Because we almost had Black Mask that last time.
Yeah, we have the half elves. Nobody gets great after that.
But it is the game where you can complete the game, beat the final boss, and then the whole planet gets destroyed. And you're like, oh, we were supposed to disarm this bomb like a half an hour ago.
Two of them.
I don't remember this,
Don't get close. No.
but I don't want to get too close.
There's one behind you as well.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't want to get too close.
But the thing is, I don't mind tank controls at all.
Me neither,
They
yeah.
do slow. I like that slowing a game down is like it's good. I mean, they have to be implemented well. You can't have like crazy camera angles. Like again, the game we were just talking about, Batman Dark Tomorrow.
Yeah.
You walk and suddenly the camera angle and all your controls are flipped around completely opposite, and that's just terrible. So yeah, if the game is designed well around tank controls, then tank controls are fine. I mean, every first-person shooter is tank controls essentially.
Yeah.
No,
Just the camera angles make it kind of weird.
unfortunately,
Same with like Resident Evil 4, everybody says the controls are great, but it's only because the camera changes how you perceive everything.
Actually, that's one thing that's very interesting about Alien Isolation. Like, those people were making a big deal about how you can look down at your feet.
Yeah.
But it looks really dumb because, again, you rotate on its tank controls so our feet just start to slide around
Yeah.
and it looks terrible. But Destiny actually has it right. If you look down at your feet in Destiny, your feet sort of shuffle around in a circle when you spin in one spot.
Yeah.
I guess that's because they put a lot of effort into the 3D models, because you can also go into sort of an almost third-person mode in certain when you dance and things like that. So maybe just that model was better, but you could just rotate. It's odd that it makes a point of being able to look at your body, which
I
is
think-
something that's missing from a lot of first-person shooters, particularly like Half-Life. Half-Life 2 was ruined for me because you could get on motorbikes and stuff, and you can't see your hands. You're basically just a camera floating in air, and that just always removed me from that
I think
game.
Bungie actually always did, even since Halo 1, you could look down and you could see your body.
Exactly, yeah, and I think that helps a huge amount for immersion.
it's actually probably somebody much closer, like say my job, someone to me was
I'm not going in there to
I'm
get
dealing
that.
with people as individuals.
Because the girl in the one in the box.
Yeah, the one in the box should come after me, and I'm not ready.
It's only ever been in terms of
You're
objectives.
I'm not
scared.
ready.
These are your
She's hard.
an army hierarchy.
I can barely like work this controller as it is, so I'm not going to put myself in jeopardy just for something on the floor.
Is the group and individuals basically.
I'm sure someone is screaming at me that I changed to the lower level film. It's just because that ghost obviously wasn't a story ghost that was blocking my way, so I didn't want to waste film on it.
Look at the way this game uses light now. That's a good torch, unlike Bug Island. I'm like, yeah, it really is. It is heartbreaking when you think of what Dark Souls could have been like. Dark
Oh
Souls
god,
2.
yeah. Choosing between a shield and a sword.
Your sense of individuality. This idea
Well, I remember I played like the beta when they were doing the stress test in the
Oh
network,
yeah, yeah.
and like Huntsman's Cops was like really dark. It was completely different. It was a hell of a lot harder as well.
Yeah. I never played the bloody beta, but I didn't want to. I thought I didn't want to ruin the game.
Yeah, I had to get up at like something like 6 a.m. to play it. And, I didn't get into the Bloodborne beta, but
Do you know what I got into beta for? Some Dragon Ball Z game or something.
oh, is this a
Zero
new
verse or
one?
something.
Yeah, that's supposed to be really cool.
I didn't try
Dragon
it,
Ball
so-
games are always great. Yeah.
Yeah. Was
I
it
played
Cyber
Budokai.
Connect one? Is it?
Yeah, I think this one you can like make your own Saiyan or something.
Oh,
Yeah, it probably is. I don't know, but they're. I don't know. It's something like even if you go back to like some of the 2D fighters, Brian, you might know some of the old Dragon Ball arcade games and stuff. Are kind of cool.
Yeah, no, they're all-
specifically trained to do that.
I
They're
played,
different.
I played Budokai 1, and that's all I played.
Yeah, I didn't like it when they went to sort of freeform with the moving around three-dimensionally in arena. I preferred it when they were more like just one-on-one fighters rather than like the chasing each other around. Which is probably close to the show, but I just like the more sort of
I was going
one-on-one.
to say, I'd say like an actual Dragon Ball Z fan would probably completely disagree with you there. Like,
Yeah.
it's all about jumping over
Yeah,
feet
yeah.
into the air and shooting a huge
Yeah.
fireball from halfway across the planet. You know?
50 to 100 people in one go. And they probably don't
So,
have that.
But I remember, I think it was the Budokai games playing them, and like I don't know, they were really cool because you could do the fusion moves and everything, and they were quite tricky
Oh,
to
the
pull off.
Kamehameha.
And they're,
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
they were okay.
Kamehameha was
Kamehameha, yeah, Kamehameha.
there's no way to do it.
Do you know that
And until you are
Another World was
My microwave Johnny Cakes are
there's probably no
Oh,
support
I
for you.
hate this.
Yes.
Oh, business
Yeah.
is quite serious here, isn't it?
No, that's.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna run. I just-
Screw that, I'm out of here.
Hey, they're not blocking my way. I'm not wasting my time. All I'm getting is pints. I know where I'm supposed to go.
It's your upgrades.
That's the whoever reacting to Sarah's game.
Here's a butterfly.
Any marriage proposals?
No marriage proposals, yes. Which
We
is
don't
usual.
have picture in picture though. Here we
No,
go.
no, I don't.
No.
Is there anybody I know from the Street Fighter groups on?
Huh?
Is there anybody I know that used to
And my
play?
kneecap?
Hmm?
Remember my kneecap?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Yeah. He's watching.
Always watching.
Always watching.
Rubbing his legs. Good girl.
Oh, like Pharaoh's here.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh, it's all good.
He'd be one of the biggest Irish YouTubers for video games that they're
oh.
also a friend. Like he's
Just name drop.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know, I know all the big names. Me and John Tron hanging out, you know.
Oh, I love John Chan.
So watching Metal Jesus there, it looks like it's quite good. Quite good.
I'm watching the later
Just watching
Which
it.
John Chan?
But some of the problems is some of the hidden gems aren't very hidden.
Yeah.
You know, hidden gems, part 3 for the GameCube. There's enough to make 3 of them. And then they're hidden.
Was it the Sonic game, isn't it?
I don't know, it's just so some terrible. It's not bad. But then you have down as guests. And like that, kind of what he was alluding to. If it's a female guest he has on, half the comments are just pervy comments from people.
Yeah.
He was totally checking out her top and he was totally doing this. But it's pretty good. That's an awfully well lit cell.
Who are you?
I think he's from the past or something, isn't
Yeah, he's a
Bug
ghost.
Island shit up in there.
he?
God, I hope not.
How's that pronounced? Yai? Yi?
Yai. Yai and Sai.
Yai and Sai. Okay. Sai and Sai.
And there's like trivia that like there was a Yai in the first one that
Yeah.
hung herself, and apparently they're not the same person
Okay.
because they got separated. Yai and Sai are twins. They have to for the village not to get destroyed. One twin has to strangle the other, and they have to become one.
Spoilers.
Okay.
It's not a spoiler. You read about it. It's on the thing. I mean,
No.
Spooky chicken.
there, that you can see that this is the ritual that he's talking about.
Okay.
And Sai got left behind, and Yai went off without her.
Spooky
This
chicken.
is spicy
Good.
barbecue, this is ginger, this is just ham.
Hang on, I'm gonna get the spooky chicken on stream. This is important. Oh.
If you don't strangle your
Yeah,
legs.
don't.
Moves them over.
Oh, yeah, no, that's way too hot.
Yeah, they're pretty hot.
Oh god.
So
Spooky chicken
basically-
deserves spooky napkin.
Oh yeah, yes. Pass around the spooky now.
See?
If you cannot
Oh, we can use a spooky napkin to hold the spooky chicken.
Yep.
Into the spook, but not really.
I don't use
You
anything.
can
on
pretend
that.
it's a spooky. Can we echo that?
Spooky, scary napkins.
They're scaring me too much heat.
Spooky,
Are we allowed to use these
scary.
napkins? Is it okay?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Up for a special
Werewolf?
No, they're for Christmas.
Yeah.
They're good napkins for
Someone
Christmas.
dinner bird. Are we like the commoners? Don't let the commoners use napkins.
There you go, Gene.
I once told a guy in work, and he wasn't the brightest from that. And he was making,
Yeah.
toast on the grill. It was an open grill, the other grill was flat.
Show me one there. You can just leave it on the box.
And I said to him, Jesus, Steve, said, Stephen, I think it's starting to burn. And he went to stick his hand in and take it out and said, Jesus, don't do that. Use a towel. He went over and he got the tea towel into his hand. And he went with his oh, yeah.
Oh god.
Face palm. Really was face palm.
Flip over here. I'll have some.
Terrible at knots, though. That's my failing.
There's definitely taste of fear off you.
Of
Chicken
it being
probably died
undercut.
screaming.
They were taken by surprise in the woods.
Request for a clock tower from the SNES.
Oh,
Yes, I
yes.
will do it. I will do it for
I have Clock
whoever
Tower 3
requested
on
it.
the
Clock
Super
Tower.
Nintendo, or on the
Clock
PS2.
tower.
Clock tower.
Clock Tower.
Clock Town.
We could do
For all
Clock
Clock
Tower.
Tower for chicken.
All the John Chan
Never
fans.
lost. No.
Yeah, sorry. The moment's gone.
Just
It's good, I heard it.
thank you. Clock tower. Is that the one with the guy with the scissors again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did we not do that?
We
no,
did,
there's a
remember?
SNES one though. It's kind of 2D point and click one. It's really
yeah,
good.
but we played it in your attic.
Yeah, we did Clock
Which
Tower
sounds-
3,
Three's
remember?
not that good. I don't know. I don't.
Three was good. 3 was okay.
What's the PS1 on there?
It's supposed to be.
Where you kept knocking over the bottles.
That was okay.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault. Someone kept leaving them everywhere. It must be the same person who's leaving the bottles everywhere
My neighbor's great though.
in the Evil Within. That person that just doesn't recycle.
It doesn't recycle.
Yeah. There's bottles everywhere in Clock
And
Tower
it's
3
spooky-
and the
spooky
Evil
Japanese
Within.
thing.
Gene,
Reduce,
can you
reuse,
do the
recycle,
knots
and
and
park.
Is there evil within yet?
Thanks,
Not impressed,
Mom.
to be honest.
What's that?
Not impressed with evil within.
I've never in my life felt so
I
unattractive.
second that.
The horror game.
I haven't played. I've barely played a game in the last
on a
week,
newborn baby.
but a very quiet week. And now this week, my wife
Okay,
is
skills.
playing games now.
Skill share.
Bayonetta. Played it yet?
No,
Oh,
it's sitting in the post somewhere. Never arrived.
I still have to play Bayonetta 1, so that's why. I'm playing
Yeah, I'm working my way through one.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Have it on 360
Doom.
and finished it.
I
you know what
played-
I might be dressed.
I
Are
played
you
a
going
good
to
bit of it, but I
Aircon
never
to
finished
do?
it.
So many
Tournaments.
I am, yeah.
I got free tickets to go,
So
so
remember
I
in
have
the
to
car at
go.
the start, we were
I'm
going
thinking of
on
going as
motorway.
BB
That's
Hood.
that outrun music.
Oh, awesome.
It's
Yeah.
Harrier as well. It's great.
I have
But
I was meant to do Red Riding Hood for
Very
Halloween,
big, stupid.
and I'm waiting for my thing to come.
But people are
And I was
talking
like,
about it now.
how can I get the most out of
I think
it?
we've seen
BB
It's
Hood!
gun.
All the guns!
But it didn't. It was
A lot
well
of people,
received.
a lot of people didn't understand
I love BB guns. She's a great
when it came
character.
out.
It's oh, it's Devil May Cry.
Actually, are quite effective in the dark.
Well, it is a Devil May Cry song, but people are just going, oh,
Third person
Devil
brawler.
May Cry is so blasé or whatever.
They were third
It's all about
person
Gears of War now.
brawlers. Now, people are bored. We see people probably not as familiar with the genre now as the.
Yeah. But
Especially
we
when
got
God of War came along and kind of.
ruined everything.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of the, well, no, Castlevania was okay, but it just wasn't
Lord of
Castlevania.
Shadow.
Alright,
As
but it wasn't Castlevania.
chicken bats go, they're
No,
tasty.
Batman's not God of War. Batman's its own thing. I hate it.
But sure, I remember playing Batman Arkham Asylum. And here we are, locked in another area. We've beat up this many enemies.
I just hammer the button and then
Yeah,
I
legal
press
have gone
Y to-
crazy making everything a
That's
Halloween.
right. Thank you very much.
Well, the thing about
Press that
Batman,
button.
Yeah, they can
Oh,
stick a
cool things
pumpkin on it.
Batman did. What did they do?
the thing about Batman is
Why?
some of the other stuff in it was really good. Like it was a good exploration. The stealth
Great
was
visualization.
fantastic.
Oh,
One of my male friends has said that's the
Great Shadows
what
of
they're doing
Great Shadow of
Felicia.
Mordor.
Oh, wait!
Batman
I'm
combat.
gonna hold you to that.
Ish. All you do is
I
Batman
will, I
combat.
promise. I
It's
have to
something
go
online.
because I'm getting in for
He was
free,
doing a
so.
review.
Look at that. He
Thanks,
uploaded an
Otaku
Instagram
Khan,
page.
by the
What did I
way.
do? I pressed A.
Thanks.
Hint,
Oh,
hint,
wow,
hint.
how cool is that?
I keep
remember
I keep
press
half
A
expecting a
again.
taco con skill.
There's
So,
a
Streets of Rage.
stream
Streets of Rage.
games, do you?
there's a guy online. So somebody was giving out and saying, "Oh, you said the
If
you said
you
the
want
combat was
to do
terrible."
a tournament or anything, I know. I mean,
He said,
no.
you said the combat was terrible. I know, so I'm going to show you.
Well,
what
see
it's
how-
like.
I
Gets into, like,
can
this is the
direct
hardest
you
area in
to the
game.
correct person.
Because
I
I'm
See
just
how I'm
do.
pressing
doing
it.
closest
I'm
to the
just
date
pressing
because
it.
I'm so.
And then he goes, "Oh,
Because
I'm
it
very
is
tired
around
of pressing it."
Christmas time as
I
well.
need a break. I'm just going to press dodge. You just kept
But the
jumping over
special
people.
guest
Nobody
that
would
they
get him.
And he's actually lovely.
Is he?
Yeah,
You get
he was
quite
at
precious about
Brocon.
these
I can't remember what his name is.
No, I have Arkham. I have the
something
sequel to
Vincent.
Arkham City.
City, very good. Actually, I beat that recently.
David
I thought that was
Vincent.
very good.
I'm.
I don't
Kinda
think
short.
there's amazing. If
He's
you're a big
lovely. I
fan-
went in and I
If
was
you're a fan
asked.
of
I was like,
Batman,
"Can I ask you
I
a
think
question
go
that I
insane
never
over
got
it.
to
I'm not
ask
a big
you a
fan
while
of Batman,
ago?"
so I kinda say-
He was like, "Sure. Do you want to sit down and
I'm
have
more a
lunch
fan
with
of
me?" And I was like,
animated series.
Yeah, same
No.
here. Because I don't like it when it gets like
And
he was like,
Terminator.
"Because
not-
I'll buy
it's
you
not
lunch
emo.
if you want it."
in Arkham City.
I was like,
I don't like
"You're
that.
so nice. I have to
The
go
fair
back and sell
animated series is
buns."
quite nice. Although I like the way they have most of the actors from the animated series.
I have the Arkham movie downloaded. I haven't watched it.
Sure, maybe, yeah.
Oh,
You haven't
oh
won
my
it.
gosh. Animated one.
Which side up just.
I'll turn down half their drink.
Okay.
When's the next cutscene?
You
One more
can hit
chicken.
them now if you like.
When you want more chicken? You can't have more chicken. Here, I save and you can go.
Steven, that's my chicken.
I don't know what it
Alright.
is, but
I
somehow
don't know what you're.
What do you mean? I'm the one that
I'll
asked
fight you
for
at Street
food.
Fighter for it.
Yeah, I'll find chicken alright.
Very much fun to do.
Let's talk about murders.
Who said that?
Someone called Mr. Rhapsody.
Did they see my YouTube
That's Richie.
video?
That's Richie. That's Richie, yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody. That's Richie.
Oh, stop it.
Say hi, Richie.
Hi, Richie. Alright.
It's an Richie.
Yeah, it's our Richie. He's on there.
Oh, we got
Sonic sucks ass. Like something like that. I don't understand. So it's just
15 to 18.
In slagging Sonic, you're
He
upsetting
PM'd
me.
He PM'd me to say that I was only ever joking about Sonic Adventure. And he was lying. Because he's been at it now for the last month and a half solid talking about Sonic games.
His dad, he was there talking about it to me for the last months. Like, Super Mario World is terrible. It's an awful game. It's not as good as Sonic.
Yeah.
And then he comes back to me a few weeks ago and says, Super Mario World is fantastic.
I gotta go.
And then it's saying, it says the same about like Tearaway. I remember he went on to the board and said, this is a terrible game. Like, he was saying to me it's terrible. And then like 2 weeks later when he beat it, it's like, this is the best game on the Vita.
See, I don't mind people who say, do you know what, I was wrong about that. Actually, Army Man really is fantastic, you know. And if he wants to say that, it's fine.
He does say he's wrong though. He's a nice
You
guy.
realise he's
He
listening to this conversation,
I know
right?
it. He knows us. We know him. He's not one. I know he's a nice guy. I met him in real life. He's lovely. He's funny. He does be telling me he's be winding us up every so often though.
I don't think he's wearing us up top. Stop on the direction microphone. What's the same?
In fairness, we wouldn't be like talking to each other 2 p.m. like at least every 2 days if I didn't like him. So I just go, you know.
It
I
has
just
to be
ignore him.
Rich tapestry of the A&R page.
I was talking to him before about
about
the first time I was talking to him about Commodore 64. I said, "Oh, I used to have a C64." He was like, "What's a C64?
Oh.
What's a Spectrum?" He's a young fella, so he wouldn't know.
He did say what he did say, actually,
Yeah.
but I brought up the Spectrum. He did not know what a Spectrum was.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. Because, like, not everybody's 42.
And who's the guy who was saying that the Commodore 64 didn't have a microprocessor?
Oh, yes!
He's a microcontroller.
Microcontroller.
It was still a microprocessor.
He was just, I think he was just trolling anyway.
No.
He was last bandit, he knows his stuff.
I pulled out
There's something beside
the
that
technical
right,
spec
that
manual.
pretty sure.
It clearly said
It's the tree, it's
microprocessor.
the tree. That's not the tree.
It's that 80 microcontroller, but the Spectrum is that
Yeah, I think there's something around there.
Oh,
Aha! I remember something when I played this.
The
no.
problem with the Spectrum is it's just
You taught me good.
games take too long to load, and when they do load, you realise it sucks. Why sit around for 5 minutes waiting for it
Too
load?
long to
And
load. That's when they do load.
That's just when they do load.
But it's where the first Batman game
I
was.
remember spending a whole Sunday morning in my house as a young chap, trying to load Attic Attack. And I was there with a little screwdriver, messing with the head levels on the cassette there, trying to get the fucking thing to load. Now, obviously, it wasn't an original copy. It was on a C120 or something like that. And it'd be fucking real. And a sense of triumph when it loaded. And then it loaded and you realised you didn't like the damn game. It was more that
He's not like
you got
Attic
to
Attack.
load.
You get shot for that.
I had Galaxians actually. It was a fantastic version of Galaxians.
Do you ever play Laser Squad on the Spectrum?
That's the Galaxy game. It was,
Amazing game.
Is it
Turns out the DS or 3DS.
No, it's on the DS. There's I think it's Rebel Star Tactics or something.
That's it.
It's Rebel Star Raiders. It looks like
I think it's
XCOM.
the Commodore console
That's
computers.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like the C64 and the VIC-20 both could take cartridge games. Like I had a few cartridge games on the VIC-20 and could it do cartridge as well?
But you had to buy the interface.
Oh, okay.
And Ultimate actually brought out a series of games for it now.
You can turn
One
that
was
off.
Jetpack.
Yeah.
You can take
One was Trans Am, which is a remake of what's that? Ratty X.
Oh, you play
I
stuff.
only have Filmy
then
1,
there's a game
which I
called
think was
Pisses.
already in it.
And there's another game called
Oh no, I'm thinking of the third
Where's
one
it?
where I can go in there.
I'm over pissed.
It's not a great thing.
No. It looks like a kind of Galaxian
Oh.
kind of game.
No.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Did
I
you
never
lose your
know-
sister?
I never played. I only seen the
Oh,
Witcher game on
were you
the
not
magazine.
watching?
No, sorry,
Okay.
I was making spooky nuggets.
What happened was I fought the boss,
Mhm.
Transam
and after the boss you wake up, you're kind of knocked out, and you come out of the room that we were trying to get into.
Yeah.
You look over the balcony like that, you know,
Yeah.
like that
But
balcony
they
there,
never actually brought out a
and you
cartridge.
see that
Even though I'm assuming
Mayu
they wouldn't
is
have used
leaving,
Okay.
and she says, I have
Somebody
to
could have
go.
reversed engineered.
And
Yeah.
she says
There's
they're
also
calling
necessity.
to me.
Yeah.
So you follow the butterflies and you go down through that big gate where I was.
Yeah.
Then you go back to playing as Mio.
Oh yeah.
Well, I might do that
And,
at some point, 'cause I am
That's kind of where I am
I
now.
don't remember any of this.
Well, I never.
I remember wandering around the village.
I won them.
Do you get out into the village soon, or?
I was
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, Star Wars
Stop
is much better than
smoking,
the
stop
64 version because it could run, it could do maps
And
better
this
than
is why
the
I got
Conquer.
them.
So Star Wars is better on this. There's some nice games.
No,
Night
not what I
Lord,
wanted.
never liked Night Lord. But you do have stuff like Starion and The Hobbit. There are some good games. There you
Yeah.
go. House Setting is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they covered that in Metro game recently.
It's just really well done. I played Academy, which was a sequel, and it's meant to be on a simulator. And you can actually build your
I have
control
I have
panel.
one.
You
Oh, I
put
have
the
one
screen,
Spirit
you
Art,
screen where you
but
wanted to put the controls and everything on the screen you want. And it was all like you could
Wait, I
sun
have
dries and set
more
and
than
you can come up
8,000.
and change the lighting in the fridge. Your imagination is obviously filling in a lot of blanks.
Yeah.
there. But no, it was really impressive. But then you had stuff like Mercenary on the Commodore 64, which were really impressive. Again, they're all wireframe, not two games.
When the wireframe stuff not works better on the Speccy.
Did, but there were a handful like Mercenary which really ran well on the Commodore. But that was on the BBC as well. I think
Yeah.
that came out on
BBC was good at wireframe as well. It was fast.
variation. Big games on the BBC were like some Elite and
Yeah.
Chucky. I
So-
only two games I can remember. And,
I used to really like
The
Chucky.
same
when I
stuff.
got it.
Folklore Snow.
Oh, Zarch was in the Archimedes.
Not that
Or
important.
maybe
Virus.
Virus is Archimedes. I think Zarch might have been BBC. I'm not sure.
They were very impressive. But Elite was the big one. That started on the BBC.
Yeah.
And but the
Apparently
Commodore
the,
64 one was the one that made it famous because it sold in America. And
I actually can't remember how I got into the other side. I know I need a
Oh.
key, but
That's assuming that you
If you
had
watch the
docking.
film,
You know, you didn't have docking
He
computer.
crashed.
You didn't have time. Well, you didn't have time to listen.
Are you
You
sure?
do with your
Yeah.
rotation.
Pesky
like,
survival horrors is always a key, isn't it?
God, you know, I remember the place I worked. They had BBC PC computers, and they would have had handmade controllers for people with intellectual disabilities that they could operate simple switches.
Yeah.
And then they replaced, and I said, what are you replacing it with? So I would have been into computers at the time. And I said, look, we should not go for a Commodore or something like that. And no, they went and bought Archimedes. And they spent seeing them in, no, it wasn't Archimedes, it was something else even more obscure.
E-corner.
Falcons or something.
Weird
Terrible
Falcon, I
Falcons.
think it was something like that. Stupid. And they spent
You gotta get rust-proofing for those Colecos.
what do you point this thing?
Yeah.
This would have been around 1990, 91. And they would have been better off buying it now. Actually, I told them to buy Amigas. That's what I told them. No, they didn't. See, the bottom of the Amiga would have got a plentiful supply of specialist stuff from Europe.
Yeah.
But nevertheless.
Lots
Yeah.
What are they like?
Just show me over a
Chappy
couple.
ones, crispy ones, are
They're
they?
cheesy ones. I don't like cheesy ones.
what do you mean you don't like cheesy ones?
I don't like cheese puffs.
Oh, they taste funky. That's my fault. I bought them.
Well, now you must eat them all, including those
That's
clothes.
sound. Yeah, I'm accustomed to my
Okay.
palate.
Oh yeah, those are weird.
My palate is kind of accustomed to the Tesco vintage.
Oh.
They taste like how the hall smelled earlier.
Shit.
They've definitely been stored in truck drivers' armpits.
Oh.
So you can bring those home with you then.
Or you can use them.
I hate you, Shane. You brought disgust upon me.
What's this?
You ghost. Scared the shit out of us.
Well, that's not good.
My neck's broken, yeah. At least she hung herself.
Oh yeah, I should change film.
It was the first person shooter then, isn't it?
No.
She's
You
not
have to-
terribly well dressed.
Yeah, it's basically a Wolfenstein clone.
Yeah, Wolfenstein.
That was so much fun.
Oh, I need to ban
That guy
him.
does not react well to criticism.
He's a Jaguar fan. He didn't have a.
And didn't Retro Gamer have like a big article that month coming out about how
Very-
great the Jaguar was?
Yeah.
Must have titles.
Yeah.
Alien
What was your
versus
man, the guy in with a head like a lemon in Adventure Time?
Lemon Grab,
Yeah.
yes. Unacceptable!
That's who your man reminded me
I
of.
didn't-
It's not like a piece of cake. Unacceptable.
What genre did it fall into
But we
again?
didn't know what we were talking about, saying that it was a Wolfenstein clone. Of course, it's a bad Wolfenstein clone. Wolfenstein clone.
I just meant it used the same kind of engine as Wolfenstein.
Xenomorphs are basically Nazis. That's all I'm saying.
Terrible looking game. The graphics are awful.
It was terrible, yeah, even where the Jaguar was capable of more.
The Jaguar had Doom, for God's sake.
And let's not forget Tempest. That's where it's at.
Oh, yeah.
Well, seriously.
Oh, I hate this controller.
Yeah, barely.
I had Tempest with the RGB cable now.
Mhm.
Looks super.
Television is the retina of the mind's eye.
But I am working on getting back my
New one.
new one.
Do you regret selling it?
From Alpha. Yeah, but I got a PS3 out of the deal, you see, when I gave it.
No, you
to
could
him,
have a new one. Well, does he not want the new one anymore? Or is he sick of it?
You still have a load of stuff.
Oh, sure.
Take a selfie, girlfriend.
He's doing a Spider-Man and selling off our shit.
YOLO.
Yeah, I think I should get more here.
The bastards hang on to it.
You get more swag.
Yeah.
Because there is only one game on it, and I'm trying to decide whether Tempest 3000 is worth 250 quid.
Good though.
It's not, but it is really good. So I'm kind of torn.
There's other games on it.
It's naturally brilliant.
Is the new one?
There's Light Trap or something on it as well. Light Trap or something on it.
No.
Oh yeah, I do have Five Nights at Freddy's if you want to play that later.
I'd love to play Five Nights at Freddy's,
There's a handful of
please.
games. There's a version of that one. You know, the action loop or whatever it's called. There's a version of that.
Yeah.
There's a one that's a bit like the skydiving part of following. There's a terrible car racing game. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
There's new ones that can run homebrew, and there's some interesting prototypes available. But the one that he has, that I had, does not do.
So there's the only one you could just get, wasn't it?
Tempest 3000 as well was priced at me.
Yeah.
For a long time, Edge were sticking it in there as one of the top games of all time. It's obviously slipped out of it now, but it is that good.
No, it's not hipster enough for them anymore.
But Tempest on the Vita is probably supplanted somewhat.
big,
It's so
yeah.
good.
I don't know if she was a story bus or not.
No, she comes up randomly in that
Curled up
place.
the corner
And she,
Yeah.
in the morning.
Because I got her in that room before.
what did you say? Just for them to wait till morning.
Yeah, the sun comes
This
up.
is the whole point. There is no morning. It is nighttime forever
Oh, that's
because the
important.
place is cursed. Because the ritual failed. So
Okay.
there's
If it was nighttime forever, I imagine there'd probably be a hell of a lot more things to worry about than just curses.
Like eventually the earth would freeze.
Like little things.
The ghost trying to kill you
Little
is
things like that. Yeah.
It's just that specific village.
It's that village.
yeah.
That's just weird.
The
Maybe
Japanese
calling
horror.
time on
It's
that
called-
one.
It's called the Calamity.
It's all the trees.
There's another room you can get
They
into.
just forgot to set the clocks back. That's.
Oh yeah.
There's
I
another
went
place
to-
outside.
Fantastic going to work this morning with an extra hour in bed.
I can't believe how many people.
Stink because they had to work an extra hour and didn't get paid for it.
I can't believe so many
Yeah, you
people
know what
don't
I'm there.
understand the reason for that. It's like really simple. It's like it's
Stop kids.
it's about cows or something. I don't know.
Rules. And it is partially was to do with farming.
Yeah,
Well,
something
more
farmer,
recently, they
something
justify it
milking
with
cow.
children coming home from school with bacon.
It's really simple and straightforward. That's why we do it every year. We should be
I
like
thought
made
it was
into.
because of the leap
It's
years.
called daylight savings. You're saving the daylight.
Yeah, it would be good to make. They should make it into like a festival. Like
Yeah.
every village, a chosen one is made to wear a green tunic and play the song of time to set the clock back.
So you make the hero.
Doors locked.
Did you ever say that Erie, Indiana? There was an episode of it, and they set their clock back before 12 o'clock or something, and they got sucked into an alternative reality or something like that.
I prefer the episode where it turns out that they're in an episode. And it's a set. And they keep walking out of the set and
Erie, Indiana?
they're actually in a show.
Did you go back to that campfire area?
And like they can see
No, which campfire?
cameras and everything.
You know where you start out when you go down?
They're all a bit fucked up.
Go
and
back
eventually
there.
have
Oh,
to
okay.
start the world back in.
We bought a clock a few weeks ago, and this is a
Yo.
joke. I brought it across the road to Tesco this morning
This
and
is
told them
good.
I was bringing
Swap them.
I told them I was taking the clock back. They just asked to see my receipt. I told them, no, it's just a joke.
I'm watching a lot of black and white Twilight songs and everything. Good, weird science fiction. Really, really good.
The scary door.
Great one. Yeah, great one with Robert Duvall actually. And he falls in love with a girl in
There's one guy on the stream going, needs more bugs.
Yeah, there's climb on some bugs there.
Yeah, I concur.
Another person says hashtag Team Irish Summertime.
You think that's what they're talking about in Destiny when they say the darkness is growing stronger? It's just reminding you to set your clocks.
The solar powered Casio is bollocks.
Oh, I see.
We've awoken the hive.
It does have bugs in it. Butterflies are
There
bugs.
we go. Well, yeah, there were butterflies in Bogana.
Follow
Oh,
the
I
butterflies.
see.
Follow
So
the butterflies.
huh?
Follow the butterflies, no?
I don't have to.
So they're tasked to capture
If the filament
those
doesn't go blue, you don't
Nobody
need a photo
suspects
of
the
it.
butterfly.
Oh.
Ah, fuck you.
That wizard came from the moon.
Come get it, bro. I'm not even staying here to entertain him.
So we learned in horror games, don't attack them, run away.
And if it's not, I'm not wasting my film on
But you have to go to upgrades.
shitbags.
I believe the term is gun jumping.
But I'm not going to clear the game while I'm sitting here, so I don't really care.
Mhm.
I know two of them like not tuning tuning. Together we make a huge friends of giants.
Were there many Christian themed horror games in Japan?
Yeah, I was talking about it. Didn't I mention on the podcast last week?
But yeah, I
The one where you... I must look that up now.
This will come in handy.
Where, yeah, the last level is like this demon possesses the baby Jesus. And you have to kill the baby Jesus in the last level. This is on the Nintendo,
Yeah.
Oh.
I shouldn't have run away from them.
You
So
know,
we look-
those books in the Bible, they didn't make it through the final edit.
come get bro.
We look at it.
You gotta drop the zombie Jesus. But it's brilliant! No.
We look at Japan, they think they're. We look at Japan, we think they're weird, and they look at us and go, "What's this like resurrecting?" The resurrection on this, they're so weird.
What do you
not-
mean you can only buy
do you see the
women's
anime?
underwear in
No.
a shop?
Of Jesus and
Are they
Buddha as
insane?
roommates.
Oh, I saw you tell me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mad to watch it.
Okay, yeah, it was called Time Twist. It was made by Nintendo themselves.
Oh God.
By their EAD team. It came out in 1991.
That's I think that's Miyamoto's team.
Yeah, Pax Soft Nika. So they did work on Mother and Earthbound and Pokemon Snap.
You can buy.
There's someone there to take a picture of, isn't there? Oh.
Okay,
There
so
we go.
here's the plot, okay? The year is 1995 and the impending turn of the 20th century is instilling fear and uncertainty in mankind. The fortune-telling shows have become popular. On September 25th, 1995, a young boy living in Tokyo hears on a fortune-telling show that he will meet the girl of his dreams in a museum located outside the city limits.
On Flag Day.
He visits the Devil Museum and he meets a girl inside. But a sudden earthquake cuts their meeting short. The boy recites the incantation from the fortune-telling show, said to capture the heart of the girl of his dreams, but the incantation destroys the seal on a vase containing the devil. The reanimated devil takes control of the boy's body, leaving the boy trapped in the devil's decaying body. He chases the devil to the house of Dr. Simon, a physics scientist hiding from the media. The devil has stolen the scientist's time machine, called the Time Belt, and used it to travel back in time. The young boy's soul is also pulled back in time into the past by the Time Belt.
What year was that?
This is 1991 it came out.
Oh,
And like, yeah, you go back to 1994 and visit southern Germany concentration camps. You have to defeat Hitler.
Oh, brilliant.
In Civil War in Atlanta, Georgia.
Isn't it an RPG?
Yeah.
Let's kill
Really?
Hitler.
And then, yeah, you visit Nazareth and Bethlehem for the nativity of Jesus Christ. During the scene, we witness the baby Jesus jump out of the Virgin Mary's arms and become possessed by the devil.
So
As
obviously
the baby
this is really
Jesus
stalled
flies
on
around
the
trying to create chaos,
Imagine
it's your
Satan
job to
reading
beat the
that
devil
going,
out of him.
"I'm fucking not thinking that. Wait till later on.
The protagonist decides to electrocute the baby Jesus so that the devil will leave his body.
Oh,
After
jeez.
successfully destroying the demon, Joseph and Mary, the Virgin Mary thanks you for your help. And walk
Please
away.
say there's a fan translation.
Action
Please.
figures. Maybe. Fanfic, yeah. Fan art.
That's not fan art, it's a real game.
Wow.
Oh, look, it looks good.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. It does look like Mother.
Yeah.
I'll put the link in the Twitch.
It's pretty cute for somewhere you burn Jesus today.
That music actually goes really well with this game. Run! Run, little woman!
Or the big and scary gets
Oh. Sorry. This is the one of the twins that they were talking about.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Sickness and health.
It was on the disc system.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
I wonder would Arena play it. I doubt it.
Sure, that's our stuff for news. We can start figuring it.
Yeah, that's right. I think I mentioned on the podcast last week because Nintendo stopped Binding of Isaac from going on the 3DS for religious reasons.
Yeah.
They have this in their fucking closet.
Oh,
That's fine. It's just the sausage rolls that you just they're okay to come out of the oven.
Oh no, I've given you all salmonella.
Oh, is there something to the side?
I think it's for eating the oven.
I think there's a. I think it's locked.
Now the nightmares will be real.
Yeah,
Yep.
sorry. Because I remember walking in there and I couldn't get out. I was like, oh shit.
I think there's a potion or something
Yeah.
up here.
I think it's.
Is that it?
Oh yeah.
There it is. Oh, Spirit Orb. Okay, this is good as that potion.
This big question that nothing says it.
See? Oh jeez.
I want to see.
It's actually a golden horse.
Oh god! When I saw it, I thought it was Big Bird.
Know your market. Know what they want.
You actually would like that. You know what? This is great.
Got an idea. Tell us. Sexy bones. I like it.
Yeah, see, this was missing from Bug Island, the level up system.
Yeah.
It's an optional accessory.
Although apparently, like that barbed wire we missed, I think you can upgrade like the baseball bat, which we also missed.
Oh.
By wrapping the barbed wire on the baseball bat.
I mean, like, maybe. Yeah, we did explore everywhere. So.
Mm. Well, it was a speed run.
Yeah.
That's the start, though.
Great.
Oh shit. Turn it off. I'm not playing.
Oh. No, pints.
There's a guy on the chat after seeing that trailer just said, "This actually looks pretty simplistic compared to Yu-Gi-Oh."
Which
America.
what looks pretty simplistic compared to Yu-Gi-Oh?
This
The time
Oh,
twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have that whole Pharaoh thing going on.
Merrick.
They were showing Dragon Ball, right? The American movie Dragon Ball.
Oh god.
Oh, the one with James Masters. As
I remember
Piccolo.
seeing a poster for that and then wondering what the hell happened to it. And then, oh,
I
apparently it got
used to
released.
love Yu-Gi-Oh though.
I think there was a Hong Kong Dragon Ball movie made as well.
With Junior
Back in the 80s.
Yeah.
It was pretty horrendous, yeah.
Yeah, and Shorts and
Is
Skinny
it-
Lee
is
doesn't
it,
talk about it.
But it's still probably better than
It
the
wasn't
American
good.
ones.
Is Street Fighter the movie around?
Oh god.
There
Street Fighter
wasn't
movie
there
is
a,
misunderstood classic.
Didn't Jackie Chan do a film called something that had like a Street Fighter
Everybody
scene in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
City Hunter or
City Hunter has
Yeah.
a scene where
City
you
Hunter
get
is an anime though, isn't it?
As
Street
well,
Fighter
yeah.
movie is
Yeah.
everybody taking the piss
Yeah.
except for Jean-Claude Van Damme who's taking it seriously. And that's what makes it brilliant.
And then poor no, Claude.
And it has that great
Raoul Julia.
advice in line.
If you start watching that Street Fighter film
It's such a pity.
wanting to laugh, you will laugh so hard that like, some of the lines in there are so hilarious. Like Tuesday.
Tuesday. Was it
You know,
change the
there's-
channel?
The Exorcist. If you watch The Exorcist,
You know, there's a
watch it to
remix of
laugh. You
Friday.
kiss yourself now.
I have
It's
watched The
Tuesday.
Exorcist and that.
There's a remix of Friday, but
It's
it's
not because I'm a
Tuesday.
meaty juice man.
Tuesday, Tuesday.
Tuesday. Gonna burn down Chinese village on a Tuesday.
Just have to go back in cinemas because it's
Seen
so
The
big
Exorcist
it
6,
was
7
banned type
times.
thing.
It keeps getting funnier.
Apparently, there's in the cartoon series. I've never seen it, but there's a
There's-
bit in it. Yeah.
It's in a montage.
The montage is so funny. Bison,
Yeah.
Balrog typing with his
Oh.
boxing gloves still on.
I love when the DJ,
Drinking,
the DJ runs out of the fucking elevator and just gets smaller. What's the line of
Kyle
that?
just blanking Cammy constantly. That's brilliant. as well.
Bison!
Bison!
Oh.
There's a line
Oh.
Bison has. It's very like the Tuesday line.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly he goes, "You killed my father!" And he goes, "I killed my father as well, but you don't hear me moaning about it."
Oh.
There's just like a point and shoot there.
No, see, you don't shoot him until he gets close. And see, the thing is, you have to wait for them to get close to do their attack. Otherwise, you do no damage, really.
Yeah.
So you have to wait for them to attack, get close and attack you. So it's actually kind of like...
Yeah, they really need to release the fucking Wii U one over here.
Tension.
Yeah.
Well, if you
It's
go
kinda
on
scary,
to the
yeah.
page that I'm always talking about the Operation Fatal Frame
Yeah.
5,
They bring it there
Um,
4, which is annoying.
they said that it seems to be going good.
Yeah, there's a response. Well, that's America, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh,
But
well,
is it regional?
Europe been pretty
Of
good,
course,
though.
yeah, that's the whole problem.
Yeah.
We can't play the Japanese.
Oh. Yeah, but you still need, like, subtitles, I assume.
Yeah. Europe been pretty good, though, at the moment for bringing out stuff. Like, we did get Pandora's Tower and...
Mhm. And no one
Xeno.
bought
No, there's some last story in Xeno.
Oh, Zero
Xenoblade as
Shot.
well.
Slade. Oh,
it. That's it.
What does Zero Shot mean?
If
That's-
there's like a perfect shot you can get where there's like a little, you see this, you see
Down
under the
bone
filmet
should be
at the top,
quivering.
Yeah.
there's a cross that goes there and you get bonus points when that
There is
matches.
If your Galgun should be
So that's what it's
quivering.
about. It's bad points you need to rack up.
Yeah.
That works now. There.
Could save my sister, but I got mad points on my rack up.
That's the important thing, really.
I have to beat Tammy's high score.
I told you it's right, and I haven't a fucking clue what's going on.
You just
Which?
walk around, thank you, that's it.
Why do I do that? I can do that in the real life. I don't need to do that in a video game. You go for a walk around, you go through woods, and see grass and up hills. You pretty much can do that out the back garden. What advantages are doing it?
Oh shit.
The Chun-Li SF movie, Bison has a Galway accent. Yeah, that's even funnier
Yeah.
because what happens with that Bison is he's the child of two Irish people who abandoned him at birth in Thailand, but when he grows up, he still has an Irish accent.
That's a good
Oh, is that the one with Lana Lang from Smallville?
Yeah,
oh
that's
my
that
god.
And she's supposed to be Asian.
Yeah, well, they decided she was like going to do kung fu in Smallville one season, and she became like possessed by an evil witch that got burned to
Have
death,
the
and
Williams sisters
and she could
meant to
do
be Irish, but they
kung
never
fu.
have an
Oh,
Irish
they are,
accent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nina Williams is.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't have
true.
an Irish accent.
Yeah, the Williams sisters both Irish.
But they don't talk though.
Which
Except
in
for-
Tekken?
There's
never heard of
films
all
and
of
stuff you see them
Oh,
talk
there's
to.
actually
Here
another
you
game.
kid, now we're going to kick the shite out of you. Never
Yeah.
ever hear
Here you. What happened?
beat a hokey.
There was a fighting game
Nasty
before, wasn't
bear
there?
as well. Like.
There was a
You can kick
game
ass in a tight
where she was in it, like a third-person fighter or shooter or something.
Yeah, there was a kind
It
of
was
a.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of
I,
that.
do, I
Oh,
can't remember
yeah.
who's the actor who's in Dark Souls 2. Do you,
A bit like
he had to have sneaked in Feckin' Egypt into the script because there's no way Rob Software wrote Feckin' Egypt.
Who localized it? Was it A4 again or something?
It's not localized. Don't go. The English voices are in the Japanese version. There's
Yeah.
no Japanese voices. And the Emerald Herald is the actress that's in Love
Love
Hate.
Hate, yeah.
I think she's going to be in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well. If that's your kind of thing.
Megan?
Yeah,
She's
She's in it.
she's about to take off. I
I'm
think.
watching it at the moment. It's great.
It's actually really good this
There's
year.
a lot of groundswell in there.
But I like the first one here.
We start pushing her for
I'm
some
a
reason.
sad fanboy, so I enjoyed the first one.
I thought the first half was pretty boring, to be honest. The
But it's-
second
What
one
was that?
She,
Bad guy
she
of the-
pushed
bad guy of the
Pitbull?
week kind of
She
thing.
pushed me.
Yeah, that was it. Just didn't light my fire.
But the new one is pretty
Oh,
good.
Jesus Christ. I think you'd have to.
Mockingbird is
Oh, yeah.
actually
I would marry that woman.
But
Very,
the guy
very
did.
classy way of
Remember
doing it.
Was it Devil Wife? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her.
But like, I'm a big fan of the Avengers comics.
Yeah.
Like the ones in the 90s where they take a lot of the stuff from when I was growing up during that period. And Mockingbird was originally married to Hawkeye.
Yeah, so
Obviously they can't do that in the films, so they just created a second Hawkeye effectively for him to be married to.
it's pretty good. I have to say.
It's very good. It's very funny. It's so funny.
Just a pity about the low rent actors they have playing the Hydra bad guys. And
Yeah.
stuff, you know, like,
Yeah, well, at first it was like watching the A-Team. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was like, I watched a few episodes.
Well, there was some good right,
I need
like
to.
your man stepping out from the dark corner. Yeah, there's a bulb down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that replaced. So, like, Clark Gregg's delivery is really
Yeah.
good, dead
Huh?
man, you know.
I do like Arrow a lot. I watch that every week.
What do you think of the Flash?
Flash is good as
It's
well.
not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
It's
getting-
lightweight though than Arrow, but it's still. And your man is like, "Whoa, ha ha ha."
Yeah, like I could have not in a wheelchair at all.
I'm Professor Wells and I might be good.
Professor Wells and Big Time Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like the almanac from Back to the Future.
I reckon what they're going for there is, right, the very first thing you see in the Flash series is this yellow Flash.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be Professor Zoom, you know, the anti-Flash, right? And the second thing that you do, you're introduced to a guy called Thawne. And obviously, that's the name of one of the anti-flashes, the reverse flashes. So you're supposed to make the connection. That's the guy who killed the man. But then, of course, it's probably
Yeah,
him.
but he's still
Probably
an
Wells.
asshole.
It's totally like
He's not invincible then, he's just invincible for this.
yeah, he's there hamming his way.
But at the moment they're doing it in Arrow. They're
at the end. The like at the end is like, what evil thing is he going to get up to now?
Stabby.
But in Arrow at the moment, they seem to be trying to build it up to make Ray Palmer look like his villain. But
Of course, he's not. No one's going to believe Brandon Ruth playing the Atom as a villain ever.
He's
Vegan Paris. He's vegan.
Yeah,
That was so cool.
But actually, one thing that I noticed that other people think is I just happened to freeze at a certain time. You know, in the last episode where he's looking at all the schematics.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
the word OMAC.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So cool.
And he wants to change the name of the city to Star City.
Yeah, which I'm perfectly happy with. That's actually like Green Arrow, the comic. So,
But
Maybe they'll eventually call the Green Arrow Green Arrow.
I
One
got
could
a red arrow.
dream.
I haven't finished it on the different arrows.
yeah, because there's a Black Arrow a couple of episodes as well, and before that you had Merlin, who was effectively also Black Arrow. So,
I watched the first episode of Gotham. I've heard it's started to pick up a bit.
it's gotten a bit better, yeah.
I started watching it. I'm watching a lot of personal.
It's so stupid with its like foreshadowing. It's like,
It's
and this guy's the Riddler. Did you get that? Did
This
you
guy,
get
Edward
it? Did you
Nygma.
get it?
Enigma.
Oh, you love your Riddlers, Edward.
We will be auditioning a comedian,
Yeah.
someone
Well-
who is funny.
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, they're going to do that every week. They're going to have a character who may be the Joker.
Yeah.
Like there'll be like a guy with cards,
Oh,
and
okay,
then there'll be a guy.
Yeah,
who,
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's
I don't know why they changed the name of Poison Ivy. They changed because she's like called Ivy, but then which is called
Yeah.
Pamela Isley.
She was
It was
Pamela
too
Isley in the
subtle, I
cartoon.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's Pamela Isley in the cartoon.
Yeah.
And she's Pamela
And the
Isley
comics.
in one of the comics as well.
Like,
Not in all the comics.
oh, okay. But yeah, it's like they obviously tell Pamela Isley was too subtle though. They had to call her Ivy
Yeah.
straight up.
But I mean, it's awfully unfortunate if you're a child born with an alliterative name, like,
Yeah,
Enigma or something
Yeah,
like
oh
that.
yeah, you're gonna grow up to be.
You're doomed.
Or yeah, both your initials are LL. You're going to be a bad time for Superman.
Or a good time.
Or what's Freeze's name again?
Most like.
Yeah.
I
And
was
Lana
about to say,
Lang.
but-
And, what's the mermaid?
Oh,
She's also an LL.
Laura Lemurray.
Yes.
Laurie Lemurray or something like that.
When's the Aquaman
The
film?
mayor or something like that.
Huh?
Yeah.
When's
yeah.
the Aquaman film?
That's on the route. It's like Jason Momoa. Fucking
Seriously.
Atlantis is going to be in it. I don't like him. Joseph Momoa or whatever his name
Yeah.
is.
Oh, he's good in Game of Thrones, but
Don't
yeah,
like him.
he wasn't good as Conan.
Is there any truth that there's going to be the Green Lantern 2?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's not a
What's the
sequel.
first
It'll
They'll
be-
just reboot it.
it'll be-
Yeah,
yeah.
they will reboot.
Hopefully, they'll do it as.
Running around doing Deadpool. So
yeah.
good to see him doing Deadpool.
Maybe
Yeah,
good.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
the
yeah,
Green
yeah.
Lantern was in the cartoon series?
My
If
young
it's him.
friend
He's the only interesting Green
watching
Lantern.
that teaser. It is.
Guy Gardner's the one I like.
Yeah, I don't know. We've already had. I don't know. If they did the black
Yeah, he's
Green
good.
Lantern, that'd be
Yeah.
As
great.
long as they don't do the green. What was his name? Green Hornet again.
Well, they did.
I
And
know.
it flopped horribly.
That's what I mean. Let's not do that again.
No.
We've had enough experience, and it was so
I can
bad.
change my
Just like a
film.
vanity piece for
Yes.
Seth
Rogan,
Rogen.
yeah. It was completely.
Shit.
You can take a picture, no?
I tried so hard to like it.
I'm not used to using the
Just,
trigger.
Someone wants to know: does this girl have any emotion that's not dull surprise?
She's dully surprised at that.
Did she not cry in it?
It's like asking Lisa Simpson, isn't it? She'll,
Mhm.
Isn't there also one of those puzzles where you move the pegs?
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are those called?
Egg puzzles?
They're always lazily put into. No, there's a specific name, something's tower, or
And
like
all-
Samson's tower, or
Oh,
something like
is that a
wait.
Pacific name?
Yeah, it's with
Yeah.
the. It's with the.
If that to go with your incest sticks, is it?
that. Oh, this was something that happened in
Oh,
work
yeah,
recently.
yeah.
Someone said there was a very strong smell of incest in the corridor. And I presume they meant incense. But there wasn't a smell of incense, so I did.
People say Pacific instead of Pacific. That's where that smell of incest.
I was wondering because I was like, but you didn't make that post.
Oh, the save point there. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I already saved.
Who needs to say just pro?
Yeah, probably not.
Oh yeah, A plus plus plus.
Never
That
get
last
restaurants,
plus is
never.
Jambui.
Tower of Hanoi.
Oh, I like
That's it.
those. I actually have a thing of it,
I knew there was a
like a
specific name.
physical thing of it.
But it's
like-
just such a lazy thing to put in as a puzzle in your video game. It's
Boom.
Oh, I'm not really.
That
I'm not really.
was the first time I died, was that bit.
Yo, colour palette is somewhat muted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is
Which
the.
is better,
This is the.
this or Bug Island colour palette?
This is
There's
the
more
Kusubi.
detail in the very blurry murkiness. And the fog
Well,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
sure
is
if I can
minimum,
go this way.
This
That's
looks like a much better game, but I'm not sure if it's a better game.
What?
I don't know.
I think the one we'll remember is. Oh God.
Yeah.
Bug Island just.
The notes in Bug Island just made that game though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
weren't
The
getting
localizers
for
must have
how
taken
many
the piss.
locals, no.
Gotta wonder who did the localization
Yeah,
on
I'd say they
that.
were
Like,
taking the piss.
They had to be.
Yeah.
No one puts in a line like, "I think I'll give up on my girlfriend because she's with the Amazonian lizard women."
I threw a bag of
But
sand in
in
their face.
Japanese, that's probably prose. You know?
It's
You forget that that's been
it's
translated.
a Hakai.
by
They're
Bob
probably
the janitor. The
Yeah.
guy
probably
who
Hakais or
does
something. We
Well,
got
I don't know.
Hakus.
It's not English. Like it's not English. It's proper English. But he's there like yeah, she was annoying me, so I threw a sandbag in her face. Like,
Yeah.
We weren't throwing an awful lot of money.
That seemed to work,
The
you know.
translation worked.
This guy just kind of picked up something and threw it. Oh, this seems to work. The
I want to look at
sandbag.
the French and the German localization, see if it's any better. Maybe it's
Usually worse.
Maybe it's worse. You don't know.
Apparently, the localizations of the French and Germans are terrible. I heard
You
like
don't know.
Elder Scrolls was awful.
But basically, this came out 3 years before Escape from Bug Island.
wow. Wow. If you look at it that way, like.
Yeah.
The old bar was rather low on the Wii then, wasn't it?
It still had lots of motion control.
Yes, Red Steel 2 has yet to be
Instead of
released.
pressing A and up, we're going to make you do this. Swipey, swipey.
It's like you hold in B.
Presentation in
And
this
then
game.
you-
reminds me-
Oh, yeah, the controls are so
and then,
awkward.
and then if you want to tap up, you hold in B, press up, and then
Yeah.
slide.
And pressing A makes you go into first person mode.
I played Call of Duty 3 on the Wii, and I
Yeah, that
really
was
liked
good.
it.
Yeah.
But throwing fucking grenades in it was insane. Because they had you pressing buttons and throwing up. Instead of just press the fucking button,
Yeah.
just fire a grenade. They had you doing all
There's
this
a bike out here.
Pilates
It's
is
tough.
the other thing though.
Whoa, whoa.
I had loads of two of them.
Whoa.
He's tough. Doesn't
Jesus.
help. Ah.
Like got stuck here a good well.
The new Adventure Time game coming out for Christmas.
Who's the V made by?
Same thing. Not
Is it-
sure, but it looks very similar to that.
Was it Traveller's Tales? Did it?
Oh, is it? It's not way forward anymore.
Oh, Way Forward, that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dungeon
Yeah.
car
Oh.
Traveller's Tales might
I
do a good
didn't
job,
like
though.
the last one that came out.
from a 3/4.
All of them have been decidedly lazy.
Did you play the 2D one that plays like
Yeah.
Zelda? That was alright. It was just too
It was
easy.
okay, yeah.
Oh, the Legend of Korra game that came out this week is made
I
by
bought it.
Platinum.
I bought it, but I never didn't play
Yeah.
it. Apparently the story's a bit weak, but like it's a platinum
To
game.
be honest, I haven't been. I've never watched the show really.
Yeah, it's good. Really good. Like.
Yeah,
Wait.
I think I watched about half the M Night Shyamalan movie. But
You can watch
I
it.
think I got the gist of it.
My Opha wants to know when you can play Samsung 2.
Oh, God.
Never.
No, you said it to me another,
Why?
you're 11
Why-
now.
Where did you hear
Another
about it?
6 or 7 years.
It's
I
not my
mentioned
fault.
it in
It's not my
passing.
fault.
He likes Pyramid Head.
Mhm.
At least the idea of him.
No, he won't when he plays the
It'll be
game.
another 5 or 6 years before.
Did you ever see the Video Gaiden spoof on Pyramid Head?
Oh yeah,
It's like
little
trying to get the
girlfriend.
pizza out of the oven, he can't. It's in a little kitchenette and he's swinging it out.
The guy got to eat.
Oh, nice.
Actually finished the arcade game of Silent Hill.
I played a
Oh,
bit of
yeah.
it. It's kind of weird because there's loads of pauses in it for story and all this. It doesn't know whether it's a shooter or
Yeah.
a horror game, and it doesn't really work.
And the bits where Pyramid Head shows up, you're there like, why am I bothering to shoot this guy?
Yeah.
I'm actually just making myself physically tired, emptying all these bullets into it. It's like,
What do you mean arcade game? Is it?
Is it like one game? Yeah.
yeah, like a railgun.
Apparently the Americans go mad about that because it never got released in America. Only
Really?
Europe and Japan.
right.
Yeah,
Where did you play it?
it's in Quirkies. Yeah, it's weird.
It was a really nice kind of, the cab was really cool.
Oh, you put a curtain around you. Yeah.
You pull the curtain, it was quiet, and there were speakers directly
Were there
above you.
jump scares and stuff?
Yeah, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
It's not that scary, and the acting's terrible in it, which is great. It's
It's
just
supposed
like-
Suffer like G did.
it's
Well,
a weird game because there's a lot of downtime where you're not shooting anyone. You know,
Yeah.
That means your money's going further.
And an arcade game, yeah, actually does. It's,
We played that, didn't we? The first. We went to for one of the 4 spears,
Oh yeah, we went to Quirky's actually.
and my mate showed me something DDR and it was crap out of it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
practicing really paid off last time. You went there, didn't it, Jay? Oh no, wait.
Is there any? There's no games in Quirkies anymore. Is there?
Well, there's a few. There's mostly fighting games at the back. A lot of Tekken.
That arcade at the back of Cineworld seems
which
to have a
ironically
pretty big selection.
rules every year,
They have
so
that
they don't maintain
Rambo
its
game,
things.
which is great.
So I don't know why they bother.
Don't
Last
maintain
time I
it,
was
yeah.
there, it was still an arcade, and there was just a section that was whatever it was, gambling machines. It's all gambling machines now.
No, there's arcades. They have League left of arcades or something.
But like
don't they?
it's you. There's so many gambling machines because they knock
Yeah.
through into this Carlton. So you go into the back and it's just gambling machines as far as the eye can see.
I haven't been in there in years now, so I haven't.
And
Yeah, no, I looked only like earlier in the year or last
We
year.
won't mention the nationality of most of the people who are playing the gambling machines, so that would be racist.
I actually found it kind of creepy the last couple of times I was in there. There's definitely an atmosphere in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Hard to
just
explain.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
No, it's really.
I tell you, I just don't see the
The
appeal.
fact that you look 10 years old is probably not going to help you.
I wonder if they still have that. I wonder if they still have the G-Lock 360. They have the G.
No, there's literally nothing in there. It's just
You
gambling
know,
machine.
you're,
There's no
you're
arcades
joking,
at all.
but there's
No.
a bit of a groomy air in there.
Yeah.
There
I
actually
remember my
is.
mum telling me, when we were teenagers, if you go into town, it'd be 13, 14, you head into town. And do you know where American Sports was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an arcade, and you went in, you go downstairs, we used to go downstairs, they used to play Stun Runner and
Awesome.
Indiana Jones down there. And, I mean,
I never played that game.
terrified of us going in case some like
So,
some outbreeding pedophile was down there. Old man in the cinema job. You know,
I was afraid of the. My mum was afraid of drug dealers. There's a little arcade in our hometown. And supposedly there's loads of drug dealers there. I was never allowed in. Yeah.
Gotta throw a rock and you might hit it. No, I don't. I'm sure that's not. It is.
I remember the chipper in Coolock Village there used to have a Space Invaders machine in it. Maybe I'm going back a bit.
No, that was a while ago.
My mum.
You remember the Space Invaders, kids?
We were safe to go to Dublin Airport to play a game because upstairs only had a
That was the best
Yeah.
place for it. Yeah.
The airport was great.
They had a great
When they had
arcade.
Carrier Airway.
There's only 2 arcades there. Actually.
Yeah. Even like.
Yeah, I was like down by where that really cool sort of maze where all the phones were. Remember that was so cool, and that was the best arcade machines. That's where you had turtles and
museum
had,
there.
what's the Air UN Squadron?
Oh, UN Carrier Airway.
Yeah.
That was where I first won credit of that game, wasn't it? Was on the airport. Actually, that's the only place I've ever seen that bloody game. I'm saying.
I saw it in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw it.
Do you know
They
that-
had Midnight Resistance in there. I'd never seen that.
They have. Do you remember they had
Best
a?
music.
Yeah.
Do you remember they had a Hyperduel in Omniplex? You know what Hyperduel?
Never played games, no. Never really played games.
No. Oh, not the Omniplex. Sin Leisureplex.
I know what you're talking about. Never.
That Hyperduel. That game is incredibly rare. I don't know how the hell I don't think it even got released anymore.
I was very impressed there probably a year or two ago when I saw they had the Pac-Man Championship Edition arcade machine. Big full-size thing.
Yeah,
And that looked amazing.
went to New York a few years ago. They had these kind of anniversary Pac-Man and Galaga cabinets. They're pretty cool.
I saw one of those at Sony party
No,
in the vault, is it underneath?
yeah, on the train station.
Back in the days when I was still invited to those things.
Oh, I do have
And they had
Phantasmagoria.
that deluxe social.
No, I'm not playing best at Phantasmagoria.
Very, very cool.
Not a hope. After we got trapped the last time and we just went into the office and we
One
were
of the
talking
weirdest
to
things
that
I remember
asshole.
experiencing was seeing Metal Slug Force.
You might.
Seeing Metal Slug Force. And every game was fucking 3D at the time. It was all 3D. And then I just saw this gorgeous looking fucking shooter in the corner. I was like, oh my god, what the hell is this? I put me money in and just thinking it was the most amazing thing ever.
I think I actually played it on the Neo Geo Pocket Color first.
Is it? Yeah.
Then I played the action
Yeah.
because I wasn't emulating at the time.
Oh, I started in the arcades first. I was just amazed. This looks gorgeous. What the hell? It was like it wasn't 3D, and I was just like, this looks absolutely incredible.
I kind of skipped over that when I went into arcades. Initially, I was playing Hellfire and like that Indiana Jones, New York type.
Yeah.
And then I kind of skipped over it. Then I was playing Outrun and Desert Tank and other things like that, the Model 2 games. Then I kind of just looked out at the arcade scene altogether after that because I found that once I had the likes of Need for Speed on the 3DO, I actually reasoned myself, what am I putting 50 cents into or 50p into an arcade cabinet to play a racing game? And I have this fantastic game. And that was it. I don't think I ever regularly attended an arcade again. No, fighting scene is different because
You have to.
because that's where the pro stuff is. But when you're into racing games, I mean that's one of the reasons why I think the scene's got so dead for racing games. Because consoles just do the job.
I don't know. I think a lot of the racing games now are just not fun. The way Sega ran it.
Yeah, they're all too
Yeah,
serious.
but the gimmicky crap. I mean, the Batman game that's out, that Batman racing game.
That's great fun.
Yeah, but it's almost like it's on auto drive because it's not a lot of the work for you. And
Yeah.
it's basically a big, expensive cabinet with flashing lights and stuff, and then it gives you the licensed cards. But a game like that just wouldn't stand under the scrutiny of a whole console version. Not
Even-
with a serious expansion.
When you think about those tracks, kind of, there isn't that many tracks in them because they're designed like so perfectly to work within the crazy car mechanics. Where I think like people want their bloody cars to handle realistically now, but that's not fun. you want to be going sideways through a
but
corner
not all
like Ridge
games-
Racer or
not all
something.
games are like that. You still have your split seconds, and you still have your
Well,
blurs.
Split Second was a
Remember
failure.
the guy
Blur
that
is
was
Mario
in
Kart.
the thing?
No, but I mean,
Blur was a
That's
failure as
him.
well.
yeah, but you
Okay.
get your.
Burnout's the only one that's really doing
That's
well.
your man.
You
That's
do have-
As
really
far as I
good.
know.
I'm bored of Burnout. No, I'm bored of what Burnout has become,
Yeah.
I
which
have
is
the other one here somewhere as well. What's the one where all the people eat the fish
Same
in
line,
outer
you know, they're
space?
both the same
Oh,
line,
Siren
some of
1?
them need to
Yeah,
be-
yeah,
they're starting
Forbidden
to get
Siren,
samey. I have
Love
most
Siren.
wanted.
Siren 1 is
I
hard
have-
though. Siren 2 is
Yeah, I have
much
the one that's on the
easier.
PS3. Well, yeah, it's
Oh,
downloaded.
Blood
but-
Curse.
Same fucking thing with just
Blood
some
Curse is
levels.
the
remake of
Not
the
all
first
that,
one.
it's
Oh,
not
okay.
gonna be homogeneous. You know,
When was the last time like a big arcade racer came out? That
Well,
was.
Batman's probably the last big arcade racer.
But I mean, the arcade style racer on the consoles and stuff. Like it wasn't a failure. The Split Second was a failure. As was Blur.
I mean, it was probably looking at
Mario
Ridge
Kart,
Racers, maybe.
maybe.
Mario Kart, Ridge Racers,
anyone-
previous. Although Ridge Racer.
Oh, here we go.
had a
Here's our
big-
tower yoke.
Burnout.
Ridge
No, that's
Racer
what I said,
had
yeah,
big
well, other than
success.
Burnout.
PSP was like the last time there was a big Ridge Racer.
Yeah, usually it comes out for. There's always one at launch. There's none for this one.
Well, no, there was one in the PSV that stank because they
Oh,
lifted
DLC,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, they hobbled it for DLC. Burnout, though, I played Burnout Legends on the PSP recently, and I remember how much fun Burnout used to be before it became
Oh,
whatever it's become.
I'd love to see AM2 for
Ridge
Nintendo.
Racer, Ridge
do
Racer and
F-Zero.
Bounding was a brave experiment, but it was
Yeah.
too random. Too random. The
I'd love to
rule set
see-
changed and shifted as you were playing it. It didn't.
I'd love to see
Consistent.
AM2 and Nintendo do another F-Zero together.
Oh yeah, F-Zero GX is amazing.
Mhm.
And Wipeout on
You
the
prefer
Vita was
Wipeout
so-
though, wouldn't you?
No, but just
Don't you play it for
no,
a second,
they are
though?
different games. They are different games. It's like saying that.
Yeah.
You know, they're different.
remember when someone was asking, and I think you got it correct. I was also suggesting one that was very similar. Was it POD? The game they used the MMX technology. Remember?
Oh, Pod, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was,
I
and it used
remember that.
it used 3D cards as well.
That was one of the that was the demonstrator games. I had the shadows in the map and all that stuff. There was another one as well. There was a racing game, an arcade racing game that had the first. I think they were real-time shadows. And it was spectacular. You could spend more time looking at the bloody shadow under the car than you were looking at the track car.
What game was that? Was it Squid Racer or something?
No.
Sega.
No.
What era was it?
Geez, probably around 95.
Oh.
But I remember playing it and it shifting along at like 60 frames a second. Ooh, because it was a great game though.
No, yeah. Oh, it's made by the guys who did that. Well,
I
Lando
look forward
game.
to this game tonight. Huh?
Me?
Shots
I have.
Oh, you
I mean,
have?
You haven't hit the sliding
Was it
block
ballistic?
before, have you?
No.
No,
I
so
have
yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't remember.
I just don't remember that much, but I don't remember playing it. I thought I got
Oh,
stuck
it's really
after a
hard.
little
Probably the
while.
sort of thing that came out with
Okay, here we
Oh
go.
shit. Do you remember that really bad Descent clone that came
Right.
out every 3D card
I
with
have
the
this one
Terrorslide?
as well.
I remember name of it, but I don't remember. I never played it until I was in
Rock.
Descent free.
But I bought it and I got
It's
it.
very
Loads of
similar
it, but I was
type
like,
thing to this. but
it's something on
It's only came out recently.
3D card I can play.
That's the only person I knew.
You use a camera phone.
Camera phone.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Those people play stuff.
on the PlayStation.
PC game.
No, I swear to God. No,
How
but
could
I'm
you play
It's
that?
almost like it's on the subgenre at this point. Isn't it?
Yeah, look there. See?
Yeah.
We're spoiled now because different styles of games have different grammar for games. And once you know how to play an FPS, and you can play any FPS, and you can become competent at it really fast. Like fighting games. Once you know how to play one or two
Oh, hold
types
on.
of fighting games,
No.
you learn the grammar. You learn the grammar of, generally speaking, what they're looking for.
You sit Doom down with King of
And you
Fighters
can
14
kind of
and see how
slide
good he
into
is.
it. I mean, it's still be a learning process for timings and design and all that stuff. But broadly
Not for King of Fighters 14. I can't even beat the tutorials of that game.
they're not gonna make massive changes
Yeah.
about where the jump button is, unless it's a virtual fighter versus Tekken American.
Yeah.
But in certainly in first-person shooters and racing games, things have kind of settled down. And they're all kind of going to be in the same place. But back then, with the Descent coming out on PlayStation, every game put the controls into somewhere.
Because the controls are kind of crap. We didn't have the twin sticks.
No, but it happened across the board in every game. If you played Toshinden
Oh.
And you play
Oh my
Bloody
God.
Roar. And
You have to show our face, I think, is when you get it.
Tekken. It
Or
probably
go from the
got
side.
3 different control systems with completely different controller mappings, and everything was different. So the sense was no different. So you just learned the control method.
Oh, bless you.
It wasn't a shock.
Oh, it was just gorgeous with the mouse because you had to use the mouse, and it was a weird. It wasn't WASD either because you had to use kind of straight up, straight down,
It
straight
was
left,
an
and right.
actual 3D.
Doom, you know, there's a ghost in the third one called
You
Stroller
hit the
Granny,
reactor.
who was a buggy, and it's
Yeah.
like the
They know how to
hardest
get it
ghost boss
back.
in all the
And it was
games.
brilliant. Ah, I loved it. And I
I
played it.
It's
played
just
it,
an old
finished it,
woman
big
with
sequence,
a stroller,
finished
and she
That
just
too was very
goes
good.
into
It's
a
much more
buggy.
action.
It's like real life.
Fantastic game.
That's
You played on the
creepy.
Was
I
it
mean,
on?
obviously it's going to be a bit creepy. The whole game's creepy.
And
It was great.
she just starts going,
The
oh,
amount
no,
of-
no, 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 no. Do you like your one? Do you miss
It
the
was the-
style? Do
Yeah.
the woman
It
that
was
makes all the
the
phone
sense of
calls? She's
the
like that.
3D-ness
You know, this
of the environments where you're playing Quake. And Quake 2.
yeah, it's a
You're
new
still
scary
stuck to a
indicator.
It
2D
came out
screen.
before Quake 2. It came out a year after.
It
Basically,
was
it's like
an
Chuck
early-
E. Cheese, and you're like a
That's
security
what
guard,
was so amazing,
and like you
that
go
was
around
so
the different
attractive
cameras,
about
and these
the game.
robots come to life, and like,
And
they
then
find
I
you, they'll
saw,
kill you.
again, Wipeout kind of was like that. It was like
It reminds me of
a game
Night
that
Trap.
actually
Yeah, it's that kind of
expects
thing.
you
Yeah.
to use. Because if you were playing the game
So I'm
on
just sitting here,
an Edgicon,
You have to get in,
transform the game
and like I
from
can close the door,
like
but that takes
control,
power.
go
Yeah.
left and right
Yeah,
there,
keep the
brakes,
doors open
accelerate,
until the
brake,
last
and
minute.
to with an
You
Edgicon,
have to
you
just
were
check the
doing
cameras to make
not
sure.
only do you have analog control, but you're also aware of, say, the pitch, and you can completely
You're just watching the
transform
Yeah.
your
So they'll
the-
start to
the-
move soon.
the performance of your vehicle by controlling pitch and all that stuff.
You gotta survive the move.
Digital path.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Because you can do that simultaneously with steering. Yeah, very good. Good choice.
Again, we can just take the HDMI out on this.
The white
Yeah, if you want to do that, we can
Yeah.
just use the
Won't be another white
plug it right in.
No.
And F-Zero would be great, but I don't get the sense that Nintendo have any plans or any F-Zero.
Yeah.
Uh oh.
What's going on there?
Let's move down
Basically,
there.
Night Trap.
That might be an interesting one to do.
Yeah.
I think we could just do it in like an
Yeah.
hour type of thing. As opposed
Oh, yeah.
to, yeah.
It's very scary. It's very popular with sort of Let's Players because it's one that really makes you scream.
Have you got the PT game? Is it PT?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't seen that yet. I downloaded it, but
It's free.
I have brown trousers enough to try it out yet. But I'm wearing brown trousers.
It's very difficult to figure out what to do. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, we got to
Oh,
walk through.
really
it.
You have to, yeah.
See,
It really hurt in my
Microsoft
head.
have released a version of it that they built in their game construction kit, whatever it's called, Project Spark,
Oh yeah.
and it's called RT. And they released a trailer for it with game in it.
Copies.
That Sunset Overdrive, I don't know.
It looks. I think it's fun, but it's kind of got that stupid humor.
Yeah,
Borderlands type.
I have
Yeah.
Sunset Radio.
Which
Sunset
is
Radio
me-
Future,
memes
so
from
I
fucking
I
internet.
really like the trailer for it. You see the trailer for it? It just looks like a standard brown shooter, and then like one
Oh,
of the
yeah.
characters from Sunset Overdrive just crashes in, shoots half, and like.
But it seems really stupid. It's like it seems to like try to. It's aware of how dumb video game tropes are. It's like you got to go do the stupid fetch quest, and I was like, wow, lame or fetch quest. Oh, actually, go do this fetch quest though. Seriously, seriously, you just have to.
Satire.
Got no other ideas.
It's like, yeah. This is how it's done.
Wonder how clever we are while you go and do the fetch quest. Wonder how funny that's going to be after 20 fetch quests. Oh, another one.
Travis, at least it's an exclusive. The PlayStation 3 didn't really have me down for exclusives and stuff.
Let you down
Yeah, there was nothing on it really at all.
on the PS3.
Oh, 4, sorry.
PS4. Oh, it's all been pitiful.
But then the ones that are on it, they tend to be slightly better than the Xbox ones, don't they?
Really?
Didn't he?
Yeah, they
You're
did
gonna
have
own
better,
whatever
higher
you want.
resolution. I think that's the big problem.
I mean,
actually,
it's not
isn't it?
a big deal though. It still runs about 60 frames per second. Even
Before
less resolution.
Gamergate, there was the Xbox versus PlayStation.
Yeah.
It was my chance.
Well, I mean, like you're still playing the same game. I mean, like you're not playing the best version of the game. So what?
Yeah, people don't get that. They just
Yeah.
want to say I have the biggest number.
You didn't
But
see
like
the
Xbox One, like it has
apocalypse that
Sunset
happened
Overdrive. It has
when
what you call
I
it.
had said Dark
D4.
Dreams Don't Die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's interesting.
neither
Yeah.
of which
But there seems to be better
things.
things on the Xbox One. Like,
And they
I
were
don't know.
also-
I got Killzone. Infamous, which looks nice. But,
frame
yeah.
gives different.
Yeah, but you got Bloodborne.
Slight
going,
difference.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna change my mind when Bloodborne comes out.
Yeah.
That's more than my PlayStation.
There's other
4.
stuff as well that
Yeah.
Sony has, you know.
It took that fella so long to close that thread. It was insane.
I think the PlayStation 4 will overtake it, but at the moment,
It's interesting though, because
I don't know why
Yeah.
it's kind of. I don't think it has the games at the moment.
And remember, it's got the better version of Destiny with one extra strike on Mars.
Apparently, they're quite similar. The Xbox One version comes very close to PlayStation.
Yeah,
4.
well, that's the thing, isn't it? That Ubisoft get in trouble for like the one of the new Assassin's Creed. They're essentially
Oh, yeah,
crippling the
I know
PlayStation
very
4
little
one to
about
meet
Oh, who
the.
said that?
Yeah, well, I don't
They
know.
said
It's,
that?
yeah. Because it's this. Well, there's like Microsoft have this parity clause.
Oh right.
It's-
Ah.
I realised that I like my life. I don't need to waste my time.
That says I don't think this
It struck me as
It's that
similar to what was
much,
going
I
on
mean,
at the time Richard Dawkins.
evil that it in clugs along pretty chunkily. It's not great.
We're interpreting it as fact, certain things as fact.
And I'm not like one of these frame rate junkies, but sometimes there's.
I would be, but
Yeah.
but I don't really mind if the game is like I prefer a game with
No,
30
Yeah.
frames, but it's not possible all the time.
I mean, I
What I
found
don't, what I
like,
don't like is
I know
Ubisoft
what
coming
was
along
going
saying
on
that,
in terms
oh, we're
of
doing it in
no
30 frames per
one
second
made
because
it's more cinematic.
it's more cinematic. No,
Journalists
if we're doing a game,
sharing.
60
Yeah,
is better. Just say we're aiming for 30, and I'm happy
Yeah,
with
you're
that.
not
Don't,
making your game on
don't
Sega
lie
Live.
to us, okay?
I was lucky and unlucky enough to change it.
Have to not sit in that chair for a while.
No, give Malcolm a
Mars
break.
is killing me.
Huh?
It's called Malcolm. The
Well, Capcom said they were making Street Fighter 5 30 frames per second to make it more cinematic.
Now,
Do you remember the Digital Foundry? And they found out Mario Kart 8 was running at 59 frames per second and not 60.
I feel like the authentic Street Fighter experience should be in a 1905 silent movie at 5 frames per second. With a man playing the piano live next.
2 frames of animation. You press a punch button, the punch just goes out.
Just like that, and then back the same and frame.
That'd be like, that's like Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo or Mega Drive.
My god, that Mega Drive Mortal Kombat was a
Horror 4? Yeah.
Which it did, and then I was shredded very quickly. But at the same time, as long as you're
I don't know what's happening to Capcom at the moment.
I want to shut that door, might be a bit blowy out there now.
Shut that door.
Shut that door.
I'm actually
Every
okay
time
with
someone
that.
says I think of
I
it.
agree with that.
put it this way. If you want to
I'm free.
Yeah, but some things shouldn't be left up to individuals to decide whether this is something they want to buy into or not. Some things are serious enough for people to be told
he's
this.
treated as this absolute Halo creature.
Oh, I had that Irish made horror game, but anytime I tried to play it, it's terrible.
What is it?
The Montague's Mount.
Yeah.
It even got like funding from the Irish. It's on scale yet.
Oh, Jesus.
But like the game started with a broken leg, and it's like you just limp around there. That's how they got around on the frame rate. It's not low frame rate, your leg's broken.
You know.
Will you get me a glass of something, Stephen? What else is there? Oh, please.
There's like special blood orange juice,
No, I would
Halloween
still
orange
think-
juice.
I would still maintain that.
Can I have some?
Yeah, open it up. I was gonna make punch, but then again, he was drinking.
How important you imagine you are.
Too many people driving. All
Nobody's ever
those
said this to
boring
you
driver
before.
people.
Consider this a new experience. And I'm saying it to you now.
It's in a carton, yeah.
Because in my line of work,
Show everyone the box because it's spooky. It's
we
spooky
would have
scary.
had if we picked
Spooky,
up the man
scary.
who felt that they could pretty much
Werewolf.
Bar mitzvah.
really
Scary.
like
Boys
Then
becoming
becoming
wolves.
for. And
He's in a real bad way
there
now.
would have been people who would have
Tracy
seen
Jordan.
it, you know, look from a different
Well, well, no, he was in a car
Well,
crash.
that's not good.
Yeah, he may never perform
That's
again.
something
Yeah,
part of
a
that.
really bad car crash.
And so I
Tracy
would
Jordan.
say no. It's unacceptable.
Yeah.
It
He's
is.
like limo busting, got hit by a Walmart delivery truck, and yeah,
Jesus.
I think, like he was on the bus with a lot of other comedians as well. I think there were fatalities already. And like he's like got severe
What
brain
happened with
damage.
your one that they found her body?
Who?
Some actress, a young actress. Well, a young enough actress.
Renee Zellweger.
No.
They found her body and it was completely different looking because of the surgery.
It's a super game.
Oh, thanks,
but
really.
that's when the ones are
Hey,
What's
that's
wrong with
not,
you?
that's not pink lemonade.
No, it's spooky orange juice.
Well, you hear that? What's that actress's name? She got stabbed. Reese something.
Get the impression
With a knife.
Yeah, you're supposed to say Witherspoon. I go, no, what a knife.
that you think that your career or that your future in the field could be rejected.
Oh, I have the vanishing of Ethan Carter.
That's obscene. It is.
Oh.
I haven't tried running that on my laptop yet.
Yeah,
I
it looks
can't-
very good.
It looks very. It looks one of the most beautiful games ever made.
I'm actually starting to get a bit tired.
Okay, I know.
One more type of thing.
Do you want to put on Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, we'll do a bit of Freddy.
Because you can just turn this off. I mean, I've played this song before. So.
You can stop anytime you want, I guess, and start the next one.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give my arse a break now.
That thing is nice. Some extremely
Oh, it's in the way again.
Leo,
in my own
move that
field,
Fenny.
consultants and different people. And
Then we can play the Forbidden
Yeah.
PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah.
What's
I'd
the
say
forbidden
Well, it's just they're forbidden because we can't stream.
have been
I can stop streaming now if you want.
wise.
Oh, well, we'll do.
Tired of it.
No, we'll do Five Nights at Freddy's. And
And
stuff,
had
yeah.
had no
I was just mad to see,
illusions.
I-
both male and
because
female,
I don't
that's
want to
probably
watch anyone
because
else
men are
playing
Yeah.
it because
more
I was mad
dominated
to
by
experience it
different
myself
gender.
rather than see
So
that
I
and
would
going,
have consultants
oh, I know
and
what's going to
psychiatrists
happen.
who are
Oh my
actually
god.
I don't know if it's random or
And there's no kind
Each
of
side,
if
you
it's
know.
same every night. Yeah.
Do you ever
I
play
know, that's why I'm-
Staircase
they're
Simulator?
quite happy to
No.
It's not as low as you think. It's actually a horror game. Genuinely a horror game.
There's Don't Shit Your Pants.
That was brilliant, yeah.
It's the guys who made Rogue
Legacy.
Rogue
yeah.
Legacy. Yeah.
Because that's a marker.
Type start to start. Shit. Well done. You shit yourself before the game even started.
I just seen a new game by the guys who did Papers, Please.
No, Johnny
Really
Upton was talking
interesting.
about it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 1-bit graphics.
1 minute.
Yeah, there's only one
Yeah.
color. It looks like an LCD display, you know.
Oh, shit. Is that something in that kind of thing in the middle?
Yeah, I got a book out of it.
Oh,
Just by pure coincidence, my friend Adam works on perspective.
that's what
That was the thing about the Kuzabi,
She's in school.
which we already saw.
She was back home for a few weeks ago. And I got back and she's working in the so I'm helping her time, which is like, when he was not being he has this thing. And I was
You didn't play the third one, Gavin, no?
No, because
The third one it's the first and the second one put together with another bit. It's really good. It's way scarier than this.
Our service.
Oh, Link's the first and second one,
Pretty
isn't
much
it? Yeah.
challenging.
Apparently,
Yeah.
number 4 is a prequel.
4 then is the mess.
My wife was working in a house for extremely disturbed and aggressive.
Yeah, the third game was really expensive for a long time until
Was
I think they reprinted it. Yeah, it was on for about
complex
80 or 90 euros.
I bought it for
She was able
Yeah, it's just be a
she was able to find a technique to actually help understand what was going on and why this person was reacting.
Just put the ball through it, don't you?
huh?
Put the ball through the
And it
hole.
was a
Oh,
remarkable
yeah.
result she got. And nobody's ever got these results from this person.
There's Stephen.
Everybody considers this person.
Oh, that's beautiful looking.
Yeah, jeez, lovely shaders. And it looks like oh, it's very hipster. It looks like an Apple II game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Consultants who work with essentially.
Does it go for like a silent film kind of look, is it?
Oh no, it has loads of really beautiful sounds in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
They look like they
it
look
looks
like
like
intermission
Versailles.
screens.
And it's got like it looks like it has almost like a time thing because like you look at the skeleton and you see how the guy died and you can rewind time back and forward and
Yeah. It is very nice looking.
Well, it was a little chunky.
Oh, that's
hand.
very cool.
Yeah.
My wife turned around. They said, "Because
Oh, that is, yeah, that looks great.
these are the reasons why I did it. These are the
Good framing.
reasons that- And now she explained the whole thing from her
It's like one bit of graphic.
analysis of behavior to her.
I bought the third one out of babysitting money.
Change
Which
this.
means I got it for less than 20.
I remember when I bought it. Just,
Yeah. You want
Yeah.
to get to the
Well,
save
so-
point? Or?
Yeah.
No one just turn it off. It's on the one. So when did I be loading it again?
Hold on, the middle button.
Everyone to have consistency of approach.
Oh, I was so close to the next chapter. Oh, so close. When you get the keys for them, then it's the
It
next
takes a while
chapter.
though.
Yeah, but I was pretty close.
It actually gets
I'm
locked up, is it?
I'm pretty happy with how far I got in this. However long it took me.
People have given up on us, have they?
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Got a few
surprised.
viewers. Someone was asking, has anyone played the Burger King game? Yeah, the Sneak King one.
Oh, I never did play that. no.
That just
It was
is
free,
so
wasn't
creepy.
it?
Yeah, yeah.